Oh god, jump scared me. I don't remember how I did their voices. I did relook at the VOD, and we'll see. But it's going till 5:30. Okay, DMoness. Love that these are pens. Also, I want these pens. Alright, those that retweeted. Also, I had a fun time finding a gif of two Chanseys trying to heal each other. Those that retweeted, thank you. Finder, Miss Monkachik, Bella Coco, DMoness, Anna, and Kotana. Thank you all so much. You're fine with that? Okay. Lost on third wave. No! Fun fact, I actually got to, like, wave 3. Or, I got to wave 3 a bunch. Got to, like, I'm at executive VP. I got to like 99 plus. I don't know I don't know the hazard level I ended up, but I was at 99 plus. I had the bar filled. And the next time it turns over to the new map, it drops down to 40 without fail. So in order to get the like 200 plus, I don't remember all the different badges. In order to get that stuff, you need a dedicated team. Oh, okay. You need a dedicated team to get it before the transition of the next map. That's insane. I'm just so upset about it. How dare. But also, if you end up getting low, like yesterday, I was with teams that were struggling, and we got to 0 out of 99, and it'll jump back up to 40 for the next turnover. So, like, that's a benefit, but it's a downfall for the other way around. Disconnect. Oh no. All right, so this is a Patreon pick from DMoness! Exclamation point this game if you want to see a bit of information about this game. If you want to look at the Steam store page on the YouTube video, it'll be down in the description. But it's a game called Nurse Love Addiction where we romance different nurses. Let's go. The one behind me is the teacher. Then these two were roommates. That's the best I got for you. And then those two are step siblings, but also possible romance, just as a warning. DMoness said they were going to talk to me about that route later. But I think right now our goal is to romance somebody else. I don't know who we're romancing, though. DMoness is in charge. So, thank you, DMoness, for being a lovely Patreon supporter and for sending me this game. Thank you. Fuck, I keep not doing it fast enough. Yeah, we're all nurses in training except for the teacher. Right. All right, load. Well, this was the last thing that happened. Healing forehead. That's not a suggestive picture. I think, yeah, that's the latest. Wait, didn't I get past this? Hold on. Wait, hold on. How do I get out of this? Hold on. Wait. Was there an autosave I missed? Or did I not save? I thought I saved. Hate to disappoint, guys. I'm not a romance option in this game. Very unfortunate, Quinn. But also, would you want to be in a sapphic romance novel? Would you want that? This one. Okay, this is... Okay, got it. Got it. Bedpan training. This is more accurate. I did save. Okay, yeah. It's just I put it in the first slot. Oops, forgot. I thought this was the autosave for some reason, so I didn't even look at it. That would make me the straight option. Weird, isn't it? All right. That day, a storm comes. Oh no, the weather outside is the usual cloudy, rainy season sky. No, the storm is caused by Miss O'Hara's words at school, in the training room.
それでは本日の基礎看護技術の授業では症状排泄を行います。
Okay, I'm in the way of some words, but there you go. All right, for today's basic nursing skills class, we'll be doing bedpan training. Murmurs coursed throughout the classroom. There was even something like a cry of dismay. Truly a storm.
入院している患者さんにはベッドから動けず症状排泄しなければいけない方も多くいます。
Amongst the hospitalized patients, there will be those who cannot leave their beds and must use a bedpan.
看護師にとってその介助や後始末も大事な仕事ですから。
For a nurse, assisting in the use of bedpans from beginning to end is an important part of the job.
患者さんの心理や実際のところを知るために、今日は皆さんに症状排泄を体験してもらいますね。
To understand the psychology behind what your patient goes through, today all of you will experience using the bedpan. Yeah, that would make me embarrassed and stuff, so I get why people would be uncomfortable. Bedpan training? I have never heard of bedpan training. Quinn missed out on bedpan training. Let it be known. You just learn in practice. That's fair. Miss O'Hara flashes her angelic smile.
ベッドの中で
We're going to have to pee in bed?
だと。それでは皆さん、準備始めましょうか。
Alright then, everyone. Let's begin preparing. And in an environment where our classmates are close by. I have a hard enough time peeing in the stall next to my friend with a stall in between us. You think I'm gonna be able to do this? I wouldn't be able to. Nope. Absolutely not. I cry out faintly in a stunned voice.
そういう授業があるって聞いてたけど、恥ずかしいね。
I heard there would be classes like this, but it really is embarrassing. I don't remember their voices. No, I don't want to do it.
ダメよ。大事な授業だもの。
We have to.
ついに来たという感じね。
We have to. This is an important class, but it is pretty daunting, isn't it? Miss Sakia mutters in a very serious tone.
姫は入院経験あるし、やったことあるんじゃない？
But Princess, you've been hospitalized in the past, so you've done it before, right? Yeah, but not in front of classmates. That's different. Doing it in front of a nurse that I know has seen it a lot I'm no different, is much different than doing it amongst your classmates who you still have to see every single day.
それとこれは違うわ。
Yeah, there you go.
周り
Yeah.
にクラスメイトがいる中で行うのはさすがに。
This is different. When you're surrounded by your classmates, it's obviously another matter.
そんなもんかね。
You think?
何？
Also, the one on the right can step on me. Yeah, the one on the right. Hot. Anyway. What? So you're saying that you're okay with it?
とりあえず、夕べイメトレ100回やって慣れたつもり。
Well, last night I imagined the scenario 100 times in my mind, so I think I should be used to it.
それなら私もしたわ。
For that matter, I did the same thing. And so we received, twice. We received an explanation of exactly how the training will go down. It turns out we won't actually be having to pee in our bed with our classmates watching. What a relief. The curtains of each individual bed will be closed and the student will lie down on the bed alone. Then, removing their underwear, they'll place the bedpan between their legs. And then they'll just let it flow.
では、そこのベッドでは大幸あすかさんから行ってください。
You're welcome, chat. All right, Miss Asuka Osachi, we'll start this bed with you, please. Okay! Designated by Miss O'Hara, there's nowhere for me to run.
お姉ちゃん頑張って。たかがおしっこだよ。
I have to pee, so this isn't helping. Sis, good luck. It's just peeing. Yeah. Receiving this form of encouragement from now, I awkwardly pass the curtain and walk to the bed. I lie down. Please don't do the sound. Please, I beg
誰に
you.
も見られてないのは分かってるけど。
I know no one is watching me, but...
リラックスリラックス。もう何にも考えずにただおしっこすればいいだけ
Knock,
なんだ
knock,
から。
FBI! Relax, relax. Yes, all you need to do is not think about anything and just pee.
って無理です。カーテンで見られてないってもちょろちょろって音周りに聞こえたりする
That's
か
what
も
I'm
しれない
saying.
し。
I can't! Even if the curtain is covering me, they might hear the tinkling sound.
おなら出ちゃったらとか考えると、そもそも全然力抜けないし。
I might even break wind. I can't relax at all. Around me, the training room is not buzzing with voices, but there's an odd tension in the air.
しなきゃ。おしっこしなきゃ。
I have to pee. The more I think about that I need to, the less I can. It's psychological, yeah. Oh. Fun fact. If you just hit the joystick, this pops up. The left one. Quick hack in a bedpan! Oh my god. Thank you for the energy. Let it flow. Let it flow! Can't hold it back. Fuck, I can't. Hospital police. Oh my god. I may have just spilled a bit of coffee on me. Hold on! Hold on! I spilled coffee on me! Hold on. Hold on. Shit. Okay, chat. I'm gonna take this opportunity to actually go to the bathroom anyway, but I gotta, like, change clothes. BRB! Shh. Shh, shh, shh. I should not be given hot coffee. You were correct. I'm really good at spilling coffee, chat. No, I'm really good at overestimating how much I can pour. Like, so you know when you like tilt your cup, I tend to underestimate how much coffee is left and I over tilt it and it goes past my lips and down onto my lap or whatever. That's what I did. So I had to change pants and shirt because I spilled all over myself because I have a problem. I have a drinking problem. It didn't actually spill that much, but I didn't want to be in sticky clothes. So, you know. All right, we back. Sorry about that. My bad. Might hit a part later that does need a content warning. Bodily fluids urine warning. Okay, got it. Here. Let me look at the trigger. I'll also just put incest as a possible one because she does like hit on you, so. That's the best I can do. Okay, so I'll just say incest. Steps. I'll say step sibling specifically because some people that doesn't bother as much. Some people it makes no difference. It just depends. Bodily fluids. I'll just say bodily fluids. I'll just leave it at that. Because, like, that encompasses all of them, just in case, you know? Again? Wait, did you not know I've spilled my coffee before? I tend to do it all over my desk. So, like, if I have too high of a cup, or a cup that's easy to tilt over, a mug that's easy to tilt over, I have accidentally, when, like, typing, then go to move my hand to my mouse, I knock the cup over. I've done that. And coffee has gone all over my desk mat, my mouse pad, twice or 3 times now since I've gotten it. And like luckily under my keyboard and never on my keyboard. But yeah, I have a drinking problem. Leave me alone. But yes, the over accounting for the under accounting for how much liquid is being poured into my mouth, that happens more often. That happens a lot with water for me. Luckily it's water, so it's never a big deal. But I'm bad about that. Oh, no, I mean the incest first. 14 gods and now nursing students! That's what I said. It's on par for today. That's what I was saying. Oh, shit. The window is coming up in the back. Because I want to put trigger in the title. Oops. One of those 2-liter coffee thermos that truckers use. So it can't tip over. It's fine. I'm out of coffee now. I think, okay. Thank you for the warning, though, DMoness. Cat needs a sippy cup, you know? We have made that reference before. That has been said. Specifically by Fender. You know. Specifically by Fender. Oh, God, I hear myself. Okay. Trigger. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it was in the title for people coming in. All right. Back to the game. Chat, would it be too mean to actually get Cat a safety sippy cup for when they're here? I don't know if I'd use it that much, to be honest. I don't know. Oh my God. Backup keyboard at the moment. It's the one I'm missing some keys on. Oh no. Overlifting. Oh, over tilting. That happens to me too. Yeah. I over tilt way too much. You act like I'd give you other cups. Excuse me. No, I was going to suggest it and I am baby. Oh my God. Depends if you want to spend money on a joke. That too. I'm only there for 2 weeks. Don't spend too much money. Okay. Time continues to pass and I can hear the voices from the other beds of those who have finished. Oh, okay. So it said I'm first, but like, I guess there's other people. Okay. Voices saying things like, that was tiring. That's weird. It's emotionally draining, but they have finished and are moving on to the next students. I need to hurry up.
そこ、隣のベッドが空きましたね。武田さん、そちらを使ってください。
Which one's Kade? The bed next to you is open. Miss Takeda, please use that one.
はい、先生。
Oh, that was Miss O'Hara? Oh. My bad. I used the wrong voice. Yes, Miss O'Hara. I hear Miss Sakuya's voice. It's because I'm taking forever.
毎日してることなのに。
Oh, but this is something I do every day. Yeah, but not with fucking people hearing you. I had no idea that just by the environment changing, it could become so difficult. I did. Raise your hand if you thought so. Raise your hand in chat. Press 1 if you would be uncomfortable as well. Wait 2 weeks. Are you also taking time off? Yes. So I am going to be visiting Fender between is it the 5th to the 18th or something like that? 5th to the 5th is when I leave, and then it's 2 weeks from there. It's Sunday to Sunday. So streaming will be varied. I think Fender and I have talked about me streaming there, but it won't be like a consistent schedule. It won't be as many streams because I want to enjoy the time being there. It's my first time ever being out of the country. So there's that, but we will probably do some streams together for chat. I won't be able to VTube, but yeah. Wait, uncomfortable with what? If you had to pee in a room with people. I mean, even if there was a curtain, would you still be uncomfortable with it? I would be. I would absolutely be uncomfortable. And it seems like DMoness, Quinn, Dormouse, Anna, Sooth, Bella Coco. Yep. We all be uncomfortable. But yeah, so I'll be gone the beginning of February to hang out with Fender. But there will be streams. They'll just be very all over the place. I don't know if it'd be 14. I have no idea what we'd be doing. Also, I'm visiting my mom at the end of March for a week and a half. So streams there will be weird if I even do a stream there because I will be taking care of my mom. So that'll be a little bit different. I might try to do a stream here and like shorter streams, maybe really short ones with chat, just to like catch up with you guys, hang out with you a little bit. But again, I don't think it can be 14. I don't think mom's computer could handle 14. Stuff like that. So we just have to play it by ear during the trips, but they won't be vacations. My mom's won't be a vacation. But Fender's will be a vacation, but also it's 2 weeks. And I know that taking off 2 weeks is very difficult. So I had a medical test where I was meant to pee while they took imaging of my insides to check how things were working behind a curtain, etc. They were technically in a little booth rather than in the room, but I just could not do it. Yeah, that would make me so self-conscious. I don't like peeing if anyone else is in the house. Yeah, like I don't want people to hear me. And I would if I was being graded on the results of your peeing. You should take time for yourself. Fender's optional. I was fucking sloshing when I walked away because they had me wait, drink more, and try taking a pill, etc. to help. Oh no, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I'm anxious to take that much time off because this is my job. So, and usually being live is like really important to my job. So I am very anxious about taking this much time off. But my tickets are about to run out for visiting Fender, and I want to use them. I want to see him. I also don't want to be out that money because I spent them years ago and then COVID hit. And then my mom, she needs someone to take care of her in the beginning. So like I don't have a choice. It's just a little anxiety inducing. I would be nervous. Yeah. Are you sure you want the exact date stated? Let's just say early February for now. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know why that would be a big deal. Personally. I have no idea how that would be a big deal. I've said creeps at airports. Yeah, but they can't get past security without a ticket themselves. And it's a lot of money just to creep in an international airport. Because I'm going out of the country. So I get that, but yeah. All right. I'm just paranoid. I get that, baby. I had no idea. Oh, I know. I said, oh, right. I forgot that. How do I bring it back? Okay. In the end, I cannot bring myself to pee, and Miss O'Hara says,
時間かかりすぎです。大崎さん、交代してください。
That bed over there is taking too long. Miss Osachi, please switch. Hearing that voice, I get out of the bed. Stepping out from the curtain, I see that Miss Sakuya has already finished and returned. Maybe all her visualization had worked. Now is also standing there with a worried look on her face. Sis? I smile in an attempt to hide my blushes.
いやー、やっぱ無理だよ。ベッドっておしっこする場所じゃないもんね。
Nah, I couldn't do it. A bed is no place to pee.
できなかった人も、患者さんはそれくらい抵抗を感じることもある行為だということを覚えてくださいね。
For those who couldn't do it, just remember that the patient also feels that amount of resistance.
だそうよ、アスカ。
Well, there you go, Asuka.
はい。
Yeah. Fair. Valid paranoia, though, yeah. Especially with creeps we've dealt with. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that is true. Watch me take the train from Amsterdam to France to England to whatever airport in the UK Kat will arrive. I won't tell you where. You'll just be traveling around the UK aimlessly. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, right. I'm out of coffee. On one fair weather weekend during rainy season. Oh, it's Miss Itsuki. Huh? Now and I had gone near the station to shop. When we arrive back at the dormitory, we see her there. She is standing a little inside the thicket near the dormitory. Hey girl, hey. Hey, how you doing? Miss Itsuki appears to be talking to someone on her smartphone. Who says smartphone instead of just phone? Alright. There's an expression on her face that I have never seen before. Serious? Grave? I can't hear what she's saying from where we are standing. I wonder who she's talking to. Miss Itsuki notices our presence and says something to her smartphone before ending the call. She raises one of her hands and approaches us from the thicket.
Konnichiwa, Itsuki-san.
Hello, Miss Itsuki.
Yeah, Osachi 姉妹。今の見てた？
Hey there, Osachi sisters. Did you just see that?
電話してたんだ。
Yeah, you were on the phone.
ちょっとね。姫には聞かれたくない内緒の話。
They were roommates. Yep, I was talking about, well, something that I don't want the princess to know about. The princess refers to Miss Sakuya. Like, I like how this just reminded me, or like chat, in case you guys weren't here for the first stream. But really, in theory, we know. We know. We haven't stopped. We've continued. Why are you reminding us? Anyway. Honestly, sounds like a nice holiday. That's not an inconvenience. Wait, which thing? But yeah, no, fair. I'm not going to tell you guys where I'm landing. I'm not going to, like, you guys know generally where I'll be, but, like, I guess I could avoid saying exact dates, but saying, like, hey, I'll be gone for the next 2 weeks, generally. Not obviously now, but I will let you guys know. Vacation, or I'll say it. And streams are just when I can, if that makes sense. They know the UK? What? You'll just be traveling around the UK aimlessly? Sounds like a good time! I mean, it's a good time. She says this meaningfully, but I can't take her at face value. After all, this is Miss Itsuki we're talking about.
二人とも聞いてた?
Did you two hear what I was saying?
ここまで聞こえないよ。距離あるもん。
We couldn't hear all the way over here. We were pretty far.
そっか。それよかった。
Ah, well, that's a relief.
よかった?
A relief?
もし聞かれてたら、あんたたちはあれしなきゃいけないところだったのさ。
If you had heard, I would have to do that to you, you know. Do what to me?
何あれって?
That? What is that?
あれはあれだよ。あれを何してそれするんだ。
Ma'am,
やば
that
い
doesn't
相
make
手との
sense.
電話なんでね。
That is that. I would have had to use that to do that to you. That person I was talking to doesn't mess around. Ma'am, that... What?
お姉ちゃん、いつきさんもそういうのはダメだよ。
Sis, Miss Itsuki, you shouldn't say things like that.
おっと。
Oops. Now it breaks the tension. Miss Itsuki shrugs her shoulders apologetically.
ま、ただのダチよ。ちょっと揉めてさ。
Anyway, it was just a friend. We just had a bit of an argument. She says, as if the topic no longer interests her. Well, maybe they're all as bad at accents as you were, Kat. They might have no idea where to even begin looking. Wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean? I'm so confused. The end of June. I'm relieved upon hearing on the TV that this year, the rainy season will end earlier than last year. On one particular day, I first noticed it during the morning basic nursing skills training.
Huh?
What's it?
お姉ちゃん、どうしたの?
Sis, what's the matter? Oh, nothing. Oh, wait, hold on. Thank you all for understanding and respecting boundaries. Yes, thank you. Also, Kath, not for, like, privacy reasons, just for, like, the archive, can you cut that conversation out just because it was a long, derailed conversation? And unnecessary for the VOD. Is that okay? That pick is not in my possession. No! Oh, no. I shake my head to say that it's nothing but... Oh, we switched outfits. Okay. I was DMing you to ask if you wanted it because I figured. Okay, yeah. I don't necessarily need the VOD deleted. I just because people that are watching just this probably don't need to. Yay. Thanks, Kath. I appreciate you. It continued even into the afternoon. Going home, I walk next to Now.
お姉ちゃん、何か考え事? 今日様子変だよ。
Sis, what's on your mind? You've been acting odd today.
ああ、うん。 それはね。
Oh, well, the thing is, I abruptly stop walking. What happened? I spin around to look behind me, then I continue to eye my surroundings.
やっぱり気のせいかな。
This is where a surprise turns into a horror game. Maybe it's just my imagination.
お姉ちゃん？
Sis?
いや、なんか今日ずっと誰かに見られてる気がしてて。
Oh, I just somehow feel like somebody's been watching me all day. Huh? Now looks
いや、
surprised.
わかんないんだけど、気のせいっぽいんだけどね。
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just my imagination. I flap my hands as if to wave off the notion. It's true, though, that for a while, I'll lean over so you guys can see, I've had the sense that someone has been watching me closely. If I told this to most people, they would say I was just imagining things, but... Not now. She lowers her voice with a worried expression on her face.
それって、ストーカー。
Oh god, this is weirdly on topic. Excuse me? Do you think it could be a stalker? A stalker. Even though a similar thought had crossed my mind, I hadn't been able to say the word. I thought about where... I had thought going there would be overthinking things.
いやー、それはないよ。だってそんなことされる心当たりないもん。
The game knows! FBI, open up! Oh, come on. I mean, I can't think of why anyone would stalk me.
でも、
Huh? But...
月さんとかさくやさんとかならわかるけど。
I could understand if it happened to someone like Miss Itsuki or Miss Sakuya. Wow, okay. I consider how they probably have passionate fans, especially Miss Itsuki.
私なんて相手にしないよ。モテたことないし。
But no one would think of me that way. Besides, I'm not that attractive.
そんなことないよ。
That's not true.
なおちゃん？
Huh? Now suddenly raises her voice, frightening
お
me.
姉ちゃん、なおにモテモテだよ。
You're very attractive to me, sis.
え？ どうも。
Thank you. I blushed
もし
slightly.
一緒に暮らしてなかったら、なお、絶対お姉ちゃんストーキングしてるもん。
Okay, that is inappropriate. That is, ma'am? That is inappropriate. Oh, Asuka. Now? Did you read it? Yeah. If we weren't living together, I would definitely be your personal stalker, sis. I looked over at River and River winked. Hey, oh my god. You know, chat. Getting some real Greek god vibes here. Oh my god. Please no. Oh. Well. Oh my god. The letter vibes from that coincidence? Seriously though. Asuka, please. Bad.
いやいやいや、しちゃダメでしょ。
Okay.
でも、
I would! Now is suddenly acting stubborn. From what I remember, this wasn't what we originally were talking about, but in any case, it takes quite some time to restore Nao's mood. In the end, for some reason, I even promised her that we'll sleep in the same bed tonight. Bop! Bop! I hear River cackling in the other room. Bop! Bop, 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 bop! Now is smiling with satisfaction, and I'm not entirely sure how things ended up this way. Even as things go on, the entire time I continue to feel as if someone's watching me from somewhere. We return to our dorm. Bop. Later that night. Tonight, there is a beautiful starry sky. Combine that with happy music. I'd be your stalker!
夕食できたよ。今日は肉じゃが。
I think now listens to too much police. River winked. Pray return to the waking dorms. I mean, all right, sis. Dinner is ready. Today is meat and potato stew. Oh, I want meat and potato stew.
肉じゃが好き
Hi, Bear. Yay, I love it.
人参さん多めだよ
With tons of extra carrots.
人参嫌い
Oh, I hate carrots. Now laughs dryly in response to the declaration of my hatred for the vegetable.
ダメだよしっかり食べなきゃ体にいい栄養いっぱい入ってるんだか
Hi, Dawn. Hello. Oh, River's in the other room, but yeah, River was laughing. You have to eat them all up. Besides, they've got tons of nutrients in. Now his words abruptly finish at an odd point. Huh? Them! Now quickly turns and rushes to the window before throwing the curtains open. And
や
then...
っぱり
I knew it!
お
Huh?
姉ちゃん
Sis, that
感じ
feeling...
てた視線ってあれじゃないか
I
な
try not to talk over the voice acting. Sis, this feeling you had of being watched, I think it was that. Saying this, she points outside the window. Excuse? Now asks me if she wants me to go with her, but I tell her it's all right.
うん
I step outside alone to the front of the dorm. I recognize who it is immediately. In the shadow of the electricity pole, dressed in a white uniform, she's crouching down as if to hide herself, but doing a horrible job of it. What the fuck? Now had said she felt someone watching our room. But that's an understatement of how sharp she had been. Ahem. I clear my throat quietly and drum up the courage to call out to her.
大原先生
Why is our teacher... That's uncomfy. Miss O'Hara! Eeh! In a strangled voice of surprise, the person wearing the white uniform spins around towards me. Why is she wearing her white uniform? For a moment, such puzzling thoughts crossed my mind.
あら大崎
Oh,
さ
Miss
ん課題
Osachi.
はかどってますか
And how is your homework coming along? Miss O'Hara... Oh, okay, music restarted. Miss O'Hara gives me a smile, her angelic smile. It is almost definitely Miss O'Hara who is there. Wearing her white uniform, nurse's cap, and her smile, I am filled with admiration for this ideal nurse standing in front of me. Also confusion on why she is stalking? Put aside the fact that she's hiding suspiciously in the shadow of an electricity pole near our dorm. Same thing. But not even I can put that aside.
あそれじゃあ先生行きますねまた明日学校で
Well, I'll be off then. I'll see you at the academy tomorrow. What? Miss O'Hara spins around and attempts to walk off. What is she doing here and at this time of night? Then, even as with my horrible memory, I recall what might make Miss O'Hara so interested in what I was doing.
封筒のことですよね
This is about the envelope, isn't it? I should have just let the voice acting do that. In her surprise, Miss O'Hara nearly topples over. Oops. As an update, As an update for those who don't know, Miss O'Hara had a letter of resignation in her hand, and we happened to see it. And her being our mentor, we were like, "You're not gonna quit, are you?" And she was like, "No, I'm not gonna quit. It's just a joke and a friend." And so that's where we are. I can see an exaggerated wink as an emote from River in my head. I mean, the hui kind of matches. I've come to the roof of the academy with Miss O'Hara. The lights of the city, the closeness of the sky.
あ屋上初めてだいい眺め
Oh, this is my first time here on the roof. It's beautiful.
大崎さん
Miss Osachi. Miss O'Hara says my name, and I turn around. I felt a little awkward talking in front of my dorm, so I told Miss O'Hara that we should talk somewhere in private. She had brought me here. To murder. No, I don't know. Miss O'Hara seems fidgety. I am filled with questions such as why she is wearing her white uniform, but right now there are more important matters. The envelope from that day, the one that had letter of resignation written on it, and which she had told me not to tell anyone about. The envelope that belongs to someone who isn't Miss O'Hara, as we had both agreed to believe.
私封筒のこと言ってません
I haven't told anyone about the envelope. No one.
約
After all,
束したし。
after all, I promised. This is the only thing I could think of that might be worrying Miss O'Hara. But I do feel a little sad. After all, this means that she hadn't trusted me when I had promised her I wouldn't tell anyone.
そう。そうよね。わかっているの。
Oh, yes. I knew you wouldn't, really. Miss O'Hara nods, but her expression seems to say otherwise. She does not seem convinced.
信用ないな、私。
She doesn't trust me.
でも、いいですか？
But can I ask one thing?
何かしら。
What?
なんで今日なのかなって。
I was just wondering why you waited until today. It had been 3 weeks since I made that promise to Miss O'Hara. During that time, Miss O'Hara had been completely normal. In fact, it had been enough to make me wonder what had happened to the envelope. Why had she waited until today to try and, in the loosest terms, stalk me?
それは。
Well... Miss O'Hara falls silent.
私、ちょっとショックだったし。
Actually, I was a little shocked. A little is actually an understatement. I gazed directly at Miss O'Hara, and she seems to resign herself a little. She speaks in a small voice. A dream.
夢に見たの。
I had a dream.
夢ってどういうの？
A dream?
あの日約束したし、大幸さんは約束破る子じゃないって思ってたから安心していたわ。
Yes, you made me a promise that day, and I thought you were the type of girl who wouldn't break a promise.
でもね、夢に見てしまったの。大幸さんが封筒のことを学校に話して、それで私が。
But last night, I had a dream. In my dream, you had told the academy about my envelope, and I...
職員室で貼り付け火あぶりにされる夢。
I was crucified and burned at the stake for it in the staff room. Oh, this took a turn.
なんかすごい言葉出てきた。
Wow, that suddenly got really dramatic.
それで今朝起きてからずっとどうしても不安で。
And so, ever since I woke up this morning, I've been so worried. It's easy to say it's just a dream, but Miss O'Hara looks honestly worried. Is it that much of a problem to have your employer find out that you were thinking of quitting? The world of grown-ups is scary. You ain't wrong, girl. But then...
封筒ってやっぱり先生のだったんですか？
So that envelope did belong to you, Miss O'Hara? Mm-hmm.
違うわ。拾っただけよ。
No, I just picked it up. She's bad at lying. Miss O'Hara uses this opportunity to deny it again. Well, if she's fine with that, then so am I.
その...
that is... Nervously, Miss O'Hara glances at me. Miss O'Hara really does look good in her white uniform. Such unrelated thoughts cross my mind, but even after having thought it over, the only thing I can say remains the same. The same thing I had said that day after school.
私言わないです。封筒のことは誰にも。
I won't tell anyone. I won't say anything about the envelope.
大幸さん。
Miss Osachi.
だから安心してください。って言うしかないけど、安心してほしいです。
So please don't worry about it. That's all I can say. I want you to be at peace. I tell her from the bottom of my heart. I really don't care who the envelope belonged to. I just want her to not worry anymore. Oh, Miss O'Hara gazes directly at me, and I gaze directly back at her. Tonight the stars are beautiful in the night sky. The sky is filled with stars. Stars from a world far, far away.
先生はきっと私の星で。
I think Miss O'Hara is like a star to me. This is even regardless of the fact that Miss O'Hara may quit her job at the academy. The cold night breeze sweeps across, and Miss O'Hara and I shiver simultaneously. Exclamation points. We look at each other and let out a small laugh. The tension ebbs away slightly.
ここ寒いし、もう戻った方が。
It's cold out here. Maybe we should go back in. Saying this, I attempt to head into the school building first. I walk towards the door. Just then. Grip? What? Huh? She clutches my hand from behind. Miss O'Hara's hand around mine. I turn around.
ダメ。
No. Miss O'Hara has a driven look on her face.
やっぱり安心できない。
I still can't be sure. That was a very dramatic, huh? I am astounded, so she has to murder you to silence you. That's what's gonna happen. Horror game, told you.
今、完全に理解し合えた流れでしたよ。
But we'd come to an understanding.
ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。でも、私。
I'm sorry, but I... Miss O'Hara's head drops apologetically. Somehow it reminds me of a small child. Well, if I had a dream of being crucified and burned at the stake, I might react similarly. But that being said...
Be gay, do crimes.
Be gay, do crimes. Dalton, thank you for 47 months of support. You are now Agent 47. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Dalton. Thank you for so many fucking months. I appreciate you. Either murder or gay stuff. Or perhaps both. Ma'am, you're a nurse, not a witch. I mean, how do you know she's not a witch? What crimes? Be game, do crimes. She's gonna murder, clearly. Both. Both is good. Both is good. Last I checked, murder is a crime, even attempted murder. Oh my god. Alright. I mean, depends on the country, Dalton. No. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it does. I don't know enough about other country laws. What is with everyone's obsession with murder? We're alone on a rooftop. There's a lot of grating, though. And also, she said she can't trust us. What else does she plan on doing? How else can we convince her? Unless we become lovers. It's either lovers or murder. It's one or the other. I'm honestly joking. I don't think she's gonna murder us. I think DMoness would warn me if it was that type of game. I'm just having fun joking about it, personally. I'm having fun joking about it because I know it's not gonna happen. Does that make sense? Then again, we've had wild guesses before that have been true, so who knows? Still a bit creepy, but I'm glad the stalker theme got resolved this way. Also, yeah, she was stalking us! Which is also hilarious. I mean, stalking is not hilarious. It's just hilarious in this context in this game, but it's not funny otherwise. Okay, well, let's be clear. All right.
でも、じゃあどうすれば?
Yeah, this is DMoness's pick. So I figured, like, DMoness would warn me if there was, like, serious things like that. Because then we'd have to put it in the warning, or the trigger. Well, what can I do? All of this is beyond me now. If now were here, she might have been able to come up with a good idea, but she isn't. I consider how she may be worrying about me in her room right now. I mean, understandably. What the fuck? We're having a silent off. Miss O'Hara and I remained silent for a while. The sky is filled with stars. Stars from a distant world. A perfect night sky to gaze at someone you admire. Miss O'Hara speaks into the silence. Excuse me, sorry. Even in the darkness of the night, I can see her cheeks flush red.
大崎さんも誰にも言えない秘密を教えてくれたら安心できるかも。
So like equal blackmail. Silent gay tension. Met the best kind. If you also told me a secret that you can't tell anyone else, Miss Osachi, it might help me find peace. Again, dramatic. This is my second accentuated hunt of the night. Equal blackmail, yeah. I mean, that makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah. I consider how absurd this is, but Miss O'Hara is serious. It appears this is the only solution she can think of. But come on. Miss O'Hara looks downtrodden. Do I tell her a secret? I want to know what my secret is. Are we doing who? I don't know whose route you wanted to do first, so like I'll listen to whatever you wanted. Do it. Do it. But I don't want to like do it unless you want me to. If it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, but dun, 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 dun. You can tell you just need to avoid her later to avoid her route. Okay. Aw, that makes me feel so bad. Okay. So, yeah, you'll just have to let me know what options you want me to do to go whichever route you would like me to go. So you'll have to let me know, because I won't know. So, and I remember, I think there was one you wanted to avoid. I don't know if that's the sister or not, but like you never told me which one, so I don't know. You know that vigilante on the news? That's me! Her route blocks off all other routes. Gotcha. So it's saving. I mean, can I save right now? I don't really remember how to do that. Oh, I pressed A. What did I press? What did I press? Please tell me I pressed the... Did I press the secret one? I pressed the tell her a secret one, right? I forgot which buttons do what. I'm sorry. Hi again, Fender. Sorry, Kensha, I had to run to take care of a problem with a bandage and run off to the bathroom. No problem, baby. We pressed A! Hi, Eric. Hello, hello. I think I pressed tell her a secret. I was trying to figure out how to save. I think you did tell her? Okay. I'd rather do that on accident. But how do I save? Oh. I can, oh, quick save. There is a quick save. So you can't in a decision menu. Ah, because I did press these buttons. You cannot save in a decision menu, fun fact. So, rip. Alright. Well, I can't... I do have a secret that I can't tell anyone and don't want anyone to find out about, but... That was a good stutter. But I can't... It's really... Oh my god, I'm fucking up. But it's really a secret that I can't tell anyone. Am I really gonna tell her? Am I? Oh. Oh. Wait, am I committing to Mona? I didn't think it would ask me twice. Are we committing? Hi, Hex Girl. Hello, hello. Yeah, you can commit. Okay. Aww. Seriously? Miss O'Hara is looking at me with an imploring eyes. Those eyes. Am I really going to tell her? Oh my god. Yes. I've reached my decision. Well, if that'll help Miss O'Hara feel at peace, then I surrender and brace myself for the worst. I had never thought I would divulge this secret under such beautiful stars, but I return Miss O'Hara's gaze directly and confidently. Very well, I will tell you. Miss O'Hara's expression suddenly brightens. There is no laughter in my expression.
誰にも言っちゃダメですし、絶対笑わないでください。
But you must never ever tell anyone, and you must not laugh.
約束するわ。
I promise. Miss O'Hara swallows and nods with a serious expression on her face. I take a small breath.
それじゃ言います。実は私。
All right, I'll tell you now. The truth is, I tell her. Are you not gonna tell me? Is the game not gonna fucking tell me? What? I feel like I have been tricked! I thought I was gonna find out a secret about my character. What's the secret? Back to shower and eat. I hope the noms were delicious. It was a secret. If she told us, it would not be a secret anymore. Rude. Rude game. We have been bamboozled. I feel bamboozled. Okay. I feel deceived. I thought I was gonna learn a trick. I was gonna learn a secret. And then... Oh. What? Okay. Returning back into the school, inside the school, Miss O'Hara and I enter the toilet and emerge right away. She had been able to confirm my secret confession as the truth, but I'm blushing furiously now. I'm sorry. What did you... Do you have like a third boob? What was just revealed? What? What are we confirming in the bathroom? What are we confirming in the bathroom? I must know. What? I need to know. Oh my god. What? Oh. That didn't... Fun fact, I'm actually shocked transitions are working. I am on the wrong scene collection. Because I'm used to doing the 14 one and I forgot. Well, that explains why chatting wasn't working. But like, why were the others working? I would have broken stream. Why did it not break stream? You know, I have no idea. I don't know if it's a happy thing. A lucky thing. I just realized I was on the wrong thing for Stream Deck and I somehow did not break stream, so that's good. But now I'm wondering what the fuck? Why it's working, because it shouldn't be. Anyway. Oh, it's probably, yeah, it is probably like a birthmark or something that she's embarrassed, like on her butt cheek or something. I don't know. Saturday the 14th and not Friday the 13th. Yeah, if it didn't break stream, then good things. I guess that's true. That's a good point. All right. There seems to be a look of admiration on Miss O'Hara's face.
でも気にすることないわ。
But you don't need to worry about it.
毛の発育具合は人それぞれだし、大人になっても生えてない人がいたって。
I'm so... What, do we have a hairy ass? Or are you like, oh, you have pubic hair? Everyone has pubic hair! Wait, what's... Did you just reveal something that everyone has, ma'am, and thought you were special? I'm confused. I forgot about that! What? What? Huh? She obviously doesn't. Yeah. What? Hiding things about the player characters in a principal game design, but I will see how this is shown just in case. Wait, what do you mean? Okay. People's hair grow at different rates. There's nothing embarrassing about an adult with hair in certain areas. She embarrassed she doesn't shave? I'm confused.
これから生えることだって十分考えられるわ。で、
Oh, that she doesn't have hair. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, by this age you definitely should. So like, interesting. I mean, yeah, some people just don't grow hair much in certain areas. Like, that's usually not a concern. But interesting. Okay, so it's the opposite. That makes more sense. I was like, everyone has hair there. Okay, apparently not her. There's definitely a possibility that it'll still grow, you know? Miss Sahara, your words of encouragement sting. I guess she didn't. Which, I mean, like, I'm sure there's people out there that don't. Without Kat? Wait, what? Sounds like it, yeah. However, enduring the embarrassment and sacrificing my pride as my final trump card seems to have paid off, Miss O'Hara appears to have managed to calm down. Yes, I'm glad for that, sincerely. After all, that was the most important thing. I walk next to Miss O'Hara in the night air, down my usual road to and from the academy.
先生、この辺で大丈夫です。送ってくれるの。
Miss O'Hara, I'll be fine around here. I can get home on my own.
けど、夜も遅いから。
But it's late.
平気です。寮もう近いし。
I'll be alright. Plus, my dorm is close. I stop walking, and Miss O'Hara stops as well.
ね、おさちさん。
You know, Miss Osachi.
大丈夫です。私、心配いりません。先生こそ気をつけて帰ってください。
I'll be alright. Don't worry. I hope you get home safely too, Miss O'Hara.
そうね。
Yes.
明日からは。
You're right. About tomorrow.
はい。いつも通りで。これまで通りの先生でお願いします。
Yes, I'll be my usual self. I hope you will be too, Miss O'Hara. Okay. Miss O'Hara smiles bashfully and gives me a small nod.
先生、かわいい。
Miss O'Hara really is adorable. I can't help myself from thinking this, because I really do adore her. Oh no, I can hardly be my usual self
で
anymore.
も、いっか。まだ明日じゃないし。
But I guess it's fine. After all, it's not tomorrow yet.
まだ明日じゃないわよね。
It's not tomorrow yet, is it? What? Okay. Now kiss. Take care, Sooth. Have a lovely evening. Get all the rest. I'm not going to do hug in fear that it's going to break Stream Deck now that I've said and noticed things. But here's hugs in chat. Take care of yourself and have a lovely, safe weekend. Have the safest of weekends and take the best care of yourself. Heck yes. Also, I do want to say, just so you guys know, I'm not upset at anyone at all. Like, I'm not upset at anyone. I just was letting you guys know that I got anxious because of the circumstance specifically, and then just setting a boundary for future jokes, since Vinder was saying specifically jokes. I wanted to be clear about my limit specifically. I'm not upset at anyone. I just want you guys to know that, and I really appreciate you guys. And I know that also people were trying to protect me and trying to make sure I was safe. So I do really appreciate that you guys look out for me, because honestly, there are so many people that wouldn't look out for someone like that, and I appreciate that you guys would. I just want you guys to know that. I really, really want you to know that. I do appreciate you guys. For shizzle. Heck yes. All the hugs to everyone. I love them. All right. So this is a weird psychic moment that's happening. My inner voice and Miss O'Hara's voice echo each other, leaving me surprised. Then and then they kissed. Except it's a forehead kiss, but still, they kissed. This is not the route? Because it feels like I'm following a route. Did you just say for shizzle? I did. You're welcome. For show, she did. I was kidding. No kidding. I think you can romance everyone in this. I believe. So, cute kisses. Me nose itches. Oh. Miss Sahara brushes my bangs aside with her fingers and her lips touch my forehead. Under the starry night sky. For just a moment, the soft sensation, intimate contact. Miss Sahara quickly separates herself.
今日のお詫びとお礼とそれからお休みの挨拶
That was my apology for today, my thank you, and your goodnight kiss. Yeah. All I can say is yeah.
おやすみなさいまた明日
Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Miss Sahara walks away. There truly is no retreating figure that looks better in a white uniform than her. Love to watch her leave! No, sorry. As I watch her walk away. The words that I had been unable to ask until now fall from my lips absent-mindedly.
先生どうして白衣なんですか
Miss Sahara, why are you wearing your white uniform? In response, Miss Sahara suddenly stops.
白衣
White uniform? The arrow on Miss Sahara suddenly begins to sway violently, or at least appears to. What?
私ずっとこの格好午前の実習の時から今までずっと
I think she meant to change, chat. Was I wearing this the whole time? Since morning training until now?
そんなの
That can't be. Can't be true. Miss Sahara cries out into the darkness. Oops, maybe I shouldn't have told
で
her.
もやっぱり可愛いな
But she really is adorable. My emotions that do not belong to my usual self. Well, it's not tomorrow yet, so I guess I'm safe. Tonight is a beautiful starry night. Asuka, your teacher's a dumbass.
白衣性愛情依存症
All four other main characters. Right. I thought so. Shocked Pikachu. Eventually, July arrives, and on the first weekend, 3 p.m. Having managed to finish my essay with Nao's help, bless you, I tell her I'm going to the convenience store, and I set out from our dorm.
おまただ
Oh, she's at it again. Hey, girl, hey. Actually, wasn't this the exact outfit she was in, and then when she talks to us, she's in the jacket? I thought of that last time, but I wasn't 100% sure. But now that I see the image again, I question. Within the thicket, I see Miss Itsuki. She is talking on her smartphone. Once again, there is a serious, somewhat irritated look on Miss Itsuki's face that she doesn't show at the academy. I'm curious. Although what she had said the other day about having to do something to us dampens my enthusiasm a little, but
取って食われるわけじゃない
it's not like she'll pluck me up and eat me or anything, right? Oh, you want her to eat you. Don't deny it, Asuka. Sorry, you can't deny that. Okay, anyway. The teacher's route is very different from the other. After 3 routes split, you can skip a lot except for the teacher route. Interesting. Hey, I think they're reusing assets. Yeah, just a bit. Ow. Please hold. Owie. Okay. We'll take a break soon here in a moment. Okay. What interests me. I can't help my own curiosity. Did you know it killed the cat? I quietly make my way into the thicket. If she notices me, I guess I'll just have to laugh it off. The patch of fallen leaves on the ground. The smell of the summer trees.
何度も言ってる。その件は私に一任だろ。
I've told you over and over again. That case was entrusted to me, wasn't it? Hearing her voice, my feet stop. Her tone is sharp.
今はスペックを見定めてる段階なんだ。せかすな。
I'm currently measuring the specs. Don't rush me.
ああ、そう。これはラボにとっても大事な話だよ。わかってる。
Yes, this is an important matter for the lab, I know.
対象のデータは全部そっちに送ってるはずだ。
I've sent you all the pertinent data.
能力係数？数値は暫定だって話で。
Capacity factor? The numbers are provisional for now. Could it be computer games? Maybe she's talking about gaming. Honey.
だから教皇は、スミカたちのことはそ
Oh,
っちで
she is
抑
a
えてくれ。
gamer. I forgot she's a gamer, actually. You take care of Sumika and the others.
何言ってんの？それがヒロミの仕事だろ。こっちは失敗なんてしない。
What are you saying? That's your job, Hiromi. I won't fail.
はあ？本人は何も知らないさ。のんきなもんだが、そりゃそうだろ。
Are you talking about us? Huh? She doesn't know anything. She's as carefree as they come. My heart lets out a small leap. She? Who?
ああ、やっと見つけたんだ。大幸飛鳥は逃がさない。
What? What experiment am I a part of that I did not ask to be a part of? Yeah, I finally found her. Asuka Osachi. I won't let her escape. I turn around and distance myself from the thicket. When I come to my senses, I realize that I'm running. Okay, this doesn't sound like running. Oh, there it is. There is no time to consider whether Misutsuki has seen me or not. I have no idea what the conversation I had just eavesdropped on was about. Do you want to know, though? I finally found you. Those were the words she had spoken to me the first time we had met on our first day of school. Okay. I have no idea why my name was mentioned just now on the phone. And
私を逃がさないって。
what does she mean she won't let me escape? What is that supposed to mean? Oh. Oops. Not really feeling like returning to my room, I walk around near the station.
例えば、
For example. Yes, for example.
いつきさんはゲームが好きだから、その話を友達としてただけ。
Misutsuki likes games, so she was just talking to her friend about them.
なんだっけ、ネットで遊ぶ。昔ちょっとやってみようかなって私も思ったやつ。
What were those internet games called again? Those ones I had also thought about
ス
playing?
ペックとかデータとかはそれのことで、知らない名前はそのゲーム友達で。
Words like spec and data are from that, and the names I didn't know are her gaming friends.
でも
But I finally found her. I won't let her escape. Perhaps she's looking for more gaming friends? I like games, but if I'm honest, I suck at them. That doesn't mean you can't play them. Jesus Christ! I hate this sound. My smartphone rings. I frantically pull it out. It's a call from Miss Itsuki. Oh my god, please answer it. After becoming group work partners, we had all exchanged phone numbers, so it isn't all that surprising she's calling, but I nervously answer.
はい。
Thank fuck. That was jarring and terrifying in my ears. Yeah, please stop this sound. Oh, thank God. That was the worst sound ever. Is this a Stanley Parable but with lesbians? Lesbian Stanley Parable, yeah. Oh, holy crap, my heart. Yes? And then? There is no immediate answer. After a while, I hear her voice. It seems to echo from the depth of the earth. So you heard.
怖い。怖いんですけど。
I'm officially scared. Seriously, it's like something out of a horror film. It did become a horror game. And now she's told me to meet her in front of the academy.
すごい逃げたい。
I really want to run away. I receive a text from Now that reads, "Are you still out on a walk?" I reply, "Yeah, sorta." I should reply that I'm heading home now and then do just that. I really should. What we doing? What we doing, DMoness? That made me seize up. Yeah, that made me on alert. I'll tell you that much. Holy hot damn. Asuka, can you turn down your mobile phone? Seriously, though. Stay? Okay. Okay. I will stay. Miss Itsuki isn't here. I'm gonna... Oops. I keep forgetting what the button is. I'm gonna save, since that was another choice anyway. Unfortunately, you can't save during the choices. Wish you could. But, you cannot. So. Alright. I toy with the idea of just going home. I mean, the invitation was pretty one-sided. It's not like I'd agreed to it at all. Yeah, I could go home. I could, but I would like to give Miss Itsuki a piece of my own mind for always being so mean to me. Such feelings begin to boil up inside me. I'm not scared of you, Miss Fancy Glasses. Thank you for the clip fender. New jump scare alert unlocked. Oh no. No, no, no. In fact, I cross my arms and stand proudly. Whoa, I'm actually kind of cool. And then...
Yeah,
oh, she's not wearing the jacket. Okay. Well, that broke for me. Yeah, all of those broke for me. Squidbot, are you okay? Squidbot be drunk. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta run to the bathroom. So, BRB chat. Get up, stretch, do all the things you need to do. And we will be right back. So... I don't think BRB's on this one, and I don't want to accidentally break it by doing it again, so. BRB, everyone, here's nice music. Enjoy it. I forgot I have to unmute from OBS chat. Also, it's kind of funny to have a piano playing, but a dude with a guitar. So, you know. Consistency! Also, humming dormouse? Thank you for gifting that sub to Vortex. Hi, Vortex. How are you doing? Welcome on back. And also, hello. It's been a long time. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing so good. Hi, Wolf. Also, hello. Hi, baby. Founder. Yeah. I may have to go again, depending. Yay, pain. But for now, you know. Manga I'm reading got an anime. Ooh, and the anime's faithful to the story. That's always the best part. I'm really happy. Hey, be excited. Heck yes, there is not much to be excited for in, you know, the world, so it's really good when you can find happiness anywhere. Heck yes. Heck yes. Be overjoyed. No, you're fine. Vortex, don't worry about it. You guys got lives. You do what you need to do. Heck yes. Take care of yourself. Kana could make guitar effects with just a keyboard. Yes, that makes sense. Keyboards can do like anything. Hi, baby. I wish one of my favorite anime got their light novels translated to English. Oh. That's always disappointing when it doesn't get translated, because it's like, oh, you exist, but I can't read you. But I cannot read. I mean, I can read, but I cannot read that, you know? All right. But yeah, may have to take a quick break here soon again, but I'm sorry, chat. Not much I can do about that. My fault for having coffee, especially when my body's not used to it. I probably should have had a smaller amount today then instead of a bigger one, but you know. Ow. But yeah, never feel bad for vanishing. Heck yes. I'm so glad they discovered and embraced their new true self, or their true self. Who? I finally brought, oops. Okay, Switch. Switch is telling me I'm taking too long. You silly, oh! Thank you. Aw. I appreciate that. Aww. That makes me happy. I finally bought Psychonauts 2! Yes, it's so good. Yeah, if it's on discount, fuck yeah, take it. Psychonauts 2 is great. It's such an improvement on 1 in all the good ways. But it is a continuation of 1. So some things you might feel out of the loop of if you didn't play 1. Absolutely understandable. Yeah, I'll let you guys know if I have to run to the bathroom suddenly real quick. I can't control it, so I'll let you guys know. Ji-Kweon in the original Narn? Oh. I do remember that. I do. Yeah. All right. Ready? Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. Girl can keep me waiting all she wants. I mean, although I don't know what her intentions are with me, so you know. Maybe I should be a little more suspicious instead of thirsty. Suddenly hearing a voice from behind me, I turn around in surprise. It's Miss Itsuki. She gave me a fright. I thought my knees would give. There is not a single shred of my former cool self. Miss Itsuki observes me with interest. So you waited for me without running away. Oh, I'm big now. Of course, I'm completely fine. Fine? I'm completely... Oh, they actually did that intentionally. I'm completely fine, thank you. That's what I would do. I've done that. I've absolutely done that on stream. Thank you. I just slurred my words a little. I got fine and thank jumbled up. I see. Anyway, I couldn't care less. More importantly, dummy girl. Miss Itsuki gazes at me intently. You heard my phone call, didn't you? This music doesn't fit with the fact that she's, like, intimidating me. There are 37 light novels, so I do not think it will get translation. Also, Yuri title. Ooh, though. Ooh, though. Yes, as a matter of fact, I did, so thank you. That's what I would do. I've done it. Now this is where I get murdered. Well, I can't just let you leave then. Murder by being stepped on. I'm willing. My body's ready. It's ready. Man, please step on me. I will die this way happily. Or between your thighs. Either one. Either. I'm ready. Okay, anyway, sorry. Miss Itsuki's voice sends shivers down my spine. But it's too late for me to back down now. In half desperation, I press on. But I don't know what's going on. And why do you say my name? Said my name. She had said I finally found her. Ma'am, can you just not lie to me for once? Or like be fucking mysterious as all hell? It's not what it seems. Miss Itsuki smiles thinly. I told you the first time we met. That was the truth. What is? I feel like we're speaking in riddles. That isn't just something I like saying. The truth is, it's not what it seems. You fucking think? Huh? That's a little confusing. It's not what it seems. Exactly. That fucking tells me nothing. Cat, death by snooze snooze. Step on the mommy, step on me. Aubrey Plaza, kill dream? Who's Aubrey Plaza? What are you talking about? This time, it's my turn to ask. The meaning behind it's not what it seems. Miss Itsuki answers nonchalantly. I'm not what it seems. What? Well, of course, I'm talking about your existence.
Eh?
Wait, is she talking about philosophically? Philosophically?
これじゃわかりにくいか。そうね。こう言えば抜け子にもわかるかも。
I guess that's a little hard for you to understand. I guess it might be easier if I word it like this for you, dummy girl. Stop calling me dummy girl. So call me a dumbass. I know it's true, but you don't gotta say it. Miss Itsuki narrows both her eyes. Her eyes seem to be simultaneously laughing and hunting down her prey.
私は知ってる。あんたも知らない。本当のあんたを。
Do I have like healing hands or something and they're finding all the people with healing hands? Like, is that what's happening? That weird like magic? And how would they know I do? What happened? What secret society are we a part of? I know the real you. That not even you know about. Man, could you care to explain?
学校の近くっていい駐輪場ないんだよね。それで時間かかった。
Do they wear goggles in Japan when they go biking? Did I not know this? Thank you for the clip, Death by Snoo Snoo. Hell yeah. Dalton, please. Hello, transition. What the fuck? Healing bongos? Dongos, same thing. What? There aren't any good bike parking lots near the school. That's why it took a while. Miss Itsuki takes me to the bike parking lot that's on the way from the academy to our dorm. She leads me to a single black scooter. It's bigger than the regular size scooters I would see on TV commercials. Oh, okay. That makes more sense because you're going a higher speed than bikes. But you also need to be wearing a helmet, ma'am. Safety first. A leather jacket and a helmet. That's what you should be wearing. And jeans. That's what you're supposed to wear on a motorcycle. So probably the same on a scooter. Because if you fall, you're more likely to protect your skin for the leather jacket and the jeans. And the helmet obviously protects your fucking cranium. Dirt biking? That'd be hilarious. We're off-roading this bitch! Aubrey Plaza is an actress who has achieved meme status for having a fan base who wants to be murdered by her. Amazing. She has very deadpan style of acting. Oh wait, was that video you shared in Naughty Corner? I want goldfish. Alright, sorry. I was leaning over to get some goldfish. She seemed very eager to help people with their dreams. If that's who we're talking about. Safety first. Yes? Okay, got it. Yep. I did see that. Alright. I'm gonna try and have goldfish in between words or like scenes maybe. Just so I can get some food. I'm hungry. Alright. She leads me to a single black oh no, I already got that. Apparently it's appropriately called a big scooter. A two-seater?
そう。バイクは昨夜が好きじゃなくてさ、ほとんど出番ないんだけど。
Yeah, unfortunately Sakuya doesn't like bikes, so it doesn't get to be used for that frequently. I see. It's true, I can't imagine Miss Sakuya riding on the front or back of a bike. Miss Itsuki throws a helmet up to me. Oh, good!
スカート気になるなら、ジャージの下貸すよ。あるから。
I mean, yeah, she's got safety down, other than the fact she's not wearing a jacket and anything to protect her legs, but all right, get on. If you're worried about your skirt, I'll lend you a pair of tracksuit pants. I have some here. Do we fit? Wait, what's going on?
だからちょっと距離あるんだって。歩いて行けないよ。バスとかめんどいし。
Pants! Perfect opportunity for pants emote. Yay, safety! Huh? I told you we'll have to cover some distance. We can't walk there, and it's too much of a hassle to take a bus. Distance?
ラボまでね。気になってるんでしょ？私が言ったこと。
To get to the lab. You're interested in what I said, aren't you? Am I being kidnapped for experimentation?
ラボ
The lab. I had heard that word mentioned earlier during the
昔
call.
ナオちゃんが読んでた雑誌にペットのおしゃれラボってコーナーが
When we were younger, in a magazine that now used to read, there was a segment called Pet's Fashion Lab.
ラボラトリー研究室研究所あとは秘密基地とか
Laboratory, research facility. What else could you call it? A secret base? It is suddenly very easy to imagine Miss Itsuki as one of those stereotypical villains. Yep. She can still step on me. It's fine.
やっぱり今日は遠慮しようかな
Maybe today I'll pass.
人の女カノの胸触ったくせに
Man, why you gotta call me out like this? It was an accident. I'm sorry. I fell. It's fine. I'm sorry. You say that after having touched my girlfriend's breasts.
あれはそういうんじゃなくて
Hey, it wasn't like that.
はいはいほらほら
Here, come on. She slaps the back of the seat of her scooter.
でも私知らない人についてっちゃダメってなおちゃんから
I like how you are... My little sister told me I'm not allowed to talk to strangers. Even though I'm an adult. But I'm not allowed to follow people I don't know. Now told me...
ガキかまだ早い気もするけど教えてあげる全部
What are you, a baby? I still think it's a little early, but I'll tell you everything.
本当の私
About the real me?
私は知ってるのさただ覚悟はしといて知ったら戻れないよ
I do have that information, but prepare yourself. Once you find out, there's no going back. There is a mysterious quality to Miss Itsuki's voice and expression. If I was going to compare it to something, the words wicked witch somehow come to mind. I need to run away. With all my heart, I think this. Wait, okay, save. Save.
セーブしましたさてどうする
So, what are you going to do? Miss Itsuki gazes at me with her blue eyes. In the end... Oh, I don't have a choice. Okay, we going. I obediently placed the helmet on my head. Oh, I hit B. Oh, I even borrowed the tracksuit bottoms to wear. Does that get animated? I might have some goldfish on. Babu? I think you are going willingly, no kidnapping. Yeah, we are. The only way to avoid this was going home. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. In the evening, I returned to the dorm. I'm sorry. We're not going to find out. We're going to skip past... Why does this keep happening? Where we skip past really important scenes. What the fuck? When I open the door, I find Nao neither studying, nor doing any housework. She is simply sitting on the carpet and hugging a cushion with her head lowered slightly. She must have not been doing anything other than waiting and worrying about me. Hearing the door open, she quickly raises her face.
お姉ちゃん遅かったね遠くまで行ってきたの
The game is a fucking tease. Is it not? Yeah, no, totally. I told her, yeah. Tell me. Sis, you took a while. Did you go far?
ごめんねなおちゃん
I'm sorry now. The lack of strength in my voice is noticeable, even to myself.
どうしたの
Why am I so fucking
す
sad?
ごい疲れてるみたいだけど何かあった
What's the matter? You look really tired. Did something happen? Now asks, but I don't have the energy to answer. I sway over towards my bed and collapse into the mattress. I am exhausted and spent. Now stands up and walks over to the bed. I can see the worried expression on her face, but I cannot respond. I bury my face into my pillow and can only mutter as if I were on the verge of death. I'm being very dramatic about something. In a husky voice, I manage to push the words out of my lips.
なおちゃん
No. Yes? There's a hesitation in Nao's voice.
私戻れなくなっちゃったかも。
I don't think I can go back. There's no going back. She had been telling the truth. She had been serious. And she was usually so nonchalant with her lies.
戻れないってお姉ちゃん？
Go back? What do you mean, sis?
なおちゃん、窓開けて。
Now, open the window.
窓？
The window?
風当たりたい。
I want to feel the wind, please. I bet it's that we have healing hands. It would make sense that when our sister interacts with us, that actually helps us, because actually it's ourselves helping ourselves. That's my guess. So, for those that don't know, what's been previously stated is a myth about people with healing hands. Supposedly, Itsuki or maybe just Sakuya, but one of them have healing hands. Like literal magic. And they've made a point to like kind of show it off by her healing a kid, but like with no one noticing. But our main character, Asuka, didn't really see it happen, just overheard the conversation. So we don't know if it's true or not, but that would track. Healing hands. You've got the touch. Yeah. So like, I'm guessing we have something like that. And for some reason, we're traumatized by finding it out. I don't know why. That is my guess. I don't know if it's true. I think only DMoness knows. Still hesitating, now walks over to the window and opens it for me. The fresh summer breeze, evening breeze, rushes in. It feels good. If I fall asleep like this, maybe I'll suffocate to death. But why are we being so dramatic?
お姉ちゃん、どうしたの？何があったの？
Sis, what's the matter? What happened? Now asks me from nearby the window, of course. And I...
Wait.
Wiz...
え？
Wiz?
ウィザード。
Wizard.
お？
Nurse.
おナース？
Nerds? The wind brushes gently against my skin. I recall the speeding scooter, the strong wind I felt as I sat behind her. And my mind returns to what happened earlier. Oh good, we get a flashback.
ラボってどこにあるの？
Okay, I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit here. Because that'd be loud for you guys. This lab, where is it?
ああ、年？ほら、しっかり捕まってて。
Oh, downtown. Come on, hold on tightly. Downtown. Well, that's vague.
変なところに連れて行く気じゃ。
Is it still too loud, chat? Because I'll lower it more. You're not trying to take me somewhere strange, are you?
流れで行く場所なんて変なところに決まってる。バカじゃないの？
Of course I'm taking you somewhere strange. What are you, an idiot?
あっさり認めた挙句バカにされた。
Not only are you ready to admit it, but you're making fun of me too.
もうちょっと時間かけてからのつもりだったけどね。
Well, I had planned to take more time before doing this.
出発する前どこかに電話してたけど。
But before we left, you were calling someone.
ああ、ヒロミ？
Oh,
今から連れてくって言ったら驚いてた。
Hiromi? When I told her I was bringing you right now, she was
そ
shocked.
りゃそうか。今頃慌てて準備してるよ。
I guess that's to be expected. She's probably preparing in a hurry right
な
now.
んの？
For what? Silence. Eek! Confusion overwrites confusion in my mind. And I end up asking something odd.
のこと、咲夜さんは知ってるの？
Does Miss Sakuya know about this? Silence again, but this time there's a different feel to it.
さーて。
All right then. Miss Itsuki evades the question. The scooter races off against the wind. I am not clutching on tightly, but I can feel her back. Scooter go brrr. Under the clear, fair blue sky.
改造されちゃうのか。
I wonder if I'm going to be taken apart. Research facility, lab, bizarre machines. From my poor knowledge of such places, the words spill out of my lips. She lets out a small laugh.
なのね。
Perhaps. I would have really preferred it if you denied it! Miss Itsuki increases the scooter's speed, and my protests are swallowed by the wind. And then... Okay, thank fuck. Okay. Now I can increase the sound a little bit. That's still... Why did it stop abruptly? Okay. I don't know what to tell chat why it stopped, but it's fine. It's great now. It's better. Okay. Looks like an accident waiting to happen. Balancing. I honestly, I've been on the back of a motorcycle for a very short amount of time. My friend wanted experience with having a passenger, so he just drove around the neighborhood, his neighborhood, and it was very, the side roads, not even like cul-de-sacs. It wasn't anything big. Just going 10, 15 miles an hour. And so I was on the back of the motorcycle, and that was terrifying. That was utterly terrifying. I think because I would be less terrified to be the driver of a motorcycle because you get to hold on to the handles and, have more stability. But being a passenger, all you have to hold on to is the person in front of you, and that does not feel fucking stable. I don't like being a passenger at all. Thank you for lowering it. Yeah, I was worried it was going to be the whole scene, which it was, so. DMoness is all knowing about healing hands of these sapphic nurses. I need a nurse. Oh my god. Why does everyone need a nurse? Thank you for reposting that clip. The scooter will be back when they go back home. Okay, I'll lower it then. Hold on. Munch, munch. In time, the scooter arrives at some grandiose apartment building in the middle of the city. All right, here we are. Welcome to our secret base. I've brought her, Hiromi. Have you finished preparing? I don't have a voice for you. I have, but I can't believe you really brought her. Where are we? It appears you haven't received any explanation. Oh dear, I'm sorry. Don't apologize, just explain. All right, come over here then, Miss Asuka Osachi. Looks like costumes. Yeah. Maybe it's not the healing hands thing. Why do you call it the lab then? I'm so confused. Oh, she looks great, just as I thought. Miss Amato?
Amato-san?
In my shock, I seem to have reverted to calling her by her last name. What is going on, and why am I wearing this mysteriously sassy outfit? It's sassy, there's no denying that it's sassy, but it's also really embarrassing. I told you to call me Itsuki. Oh, but here you can call me Luciola if you want. Or it's Luciola? Yeah, they're saying she, so Luciola. Or Luciola. Oh. It's the pen name I use when I'm writing novels. You're her siren. Or siren? Whoever influences writing stuff. Shit. Novels? And why am I dressed like this? Muse! Thank you guys, Muse! It's cosplay, of course. A cosplay. It's for a game that we're making for our Dojin club right now. It's about the evil life form, Virilius, which is eating its way through the world and a magical girl who fights it with the power of healing. Cosplay. A Dojin club. While I was in high school, one of the girls from the Jellyfish Club had a huge interest in those sorts of things, so I have some knowledge of them. But Virilius and a magical girl. Is that sort of like Polycure? It's a cartoony show they play on Sunday mornings. I know a little about that. You really don't know what you're talking about. Do you even know the different categories of magical type girls series there are? She says this with a straight face, as if to scold me. How would I know something like that? A Pretty Cure reference? Is Pretty Cure a show? I don't know it. Muse. Reminds me of Cardcaptor Sakura in that outfit? Yeah. Which, honestly, I fucking loved Cardcaptor Sakura as a kid. I don't remember much of it. All I remember is the cute little sidekick mouse thing. And also, she used tarot cards. And that made me so happy. Do you guys know how much I love fucking tarot cards? God damn. I now remember one time I was on a motorcycle as a kid for a short test round. It's terrifying. Yeah, it's like I don't want to hold on to a person to survive. Same, yeah. That's all I remember of it. A very long-running Magical Girl series. Oh, I've not heard it. Okay. It's a series. Got it. I've been driven too long on the back of a motorcycle. My trust has never been tested more. Yeah, you have to absolutely trust the person who's driving. Or also other cars. Like, that's why, honestly, I would love to own my own motorcycle and drive it myself. I would love that. I actually looked into motorcycles for a bit and possibly taking courses to learn how to drive one. I am too scared of other people not seeing me. I'll drive safe. Like, I will be extra fucking safe on a motorcycle. I am way too terrified of other people not seeing me. I mean, honestly, though, what I would prefer is a moped, specifically a Vespa, like what Haruharaka, right? Rides in Fooly Cooly. I want a yellow Vespa that says P! Exclamation point on it, because I love Fooly Cooly. I wanted that bike for so long. But yeah, like, I don't feel safe riding around on that unless I were in a place where that's like common transportation, you know, and like speeds don't go very high. Pretty Cure is not that well known outside of Japan. Gotcha. Like, there's a girl I watched for a while on YouTube. I haven't caught up with them in a while, but she travels around New York. Like, she lives in New York. And she would ride on an electric skateboard. She had the controller in her hand, and she would ride her longboard electric skateboard, like, or electric longboard, around to transportation because, like, that's kind of a good way to get around in a city. And she actually has been hit by a car and broke something. Like, and that's, you know, in a city where she was in the safe lane. Someone just took a turn and didn't know she was there. Or didn't know she was coming up. That shit scares me. I've only seen some of it on YouTube, yeah. Oh, for Pretty Cure. Got it. Is this outfit similar to it? Anyway, originally our club was putting out an indie magazine focused on novels. It was filled with short stories. Literary, mystery, sci-fi, all sorts. The thing was, it really didn't sell well. Not that our main goal was to make a profit, but we talked about how it would be nice to experience at least once what it was like to sell well. Okay. This is the magazine we're talking about. She holds up a copy of it to me, and I take it. On its white surface, in digital type font, are printed the words Celestial Globe number 8 and nothing else. I turn it over, and in the corner it reads Black Literary House. Probably the name of the club. After debating the issue, but at meeting after meeting, we finally decided that we would make a game with a girlish character.
で、いっそサークル名も変えるかってなってそれ。
I keep
黒の
burping.
文芸社から萌え萌えラボラトリーに改名して今に至る。
And we decided we might as well change the name of our club as well. So we went from Black Literary House to our current cutesy laboratory.
萌え萌えラボラトリー。
Cutesy laboratory. Black Literary House to cutesy laboratory.
随分な落差だ。待って。っていうか、あれ？
That's a pretty big
Laboratory?
change. Huh? Wait. Laboratory?
そう。というわけで。
Yep. And so? Miss Itsuki smiles mischievously. I don't know why she's so fucking traumatized after this.
ようこそ我がラボへ。
Welcome to our lab.
うわ
Seriously?
そして萌え萌えラボラトリーで現在開発中のタイトルこそがウィザードナースプリマ。
And the current title that Cutesy Laboratory is working on is Wizard Nurse Prima.
企画シナリオは私。
I created it and wrote the script.
プリマ？主人公ウィザードナースに変身する小学生の名前よ。
It's the name of the main character. She's an elementary school student who transforms into a wizard nurse. Is that even really a name?
じゃあ、この格好コスプレって。
Then this cosplay I'm
変
wearing...
身後のプリマ。学校で初めてあんたを見たときビビッときたよ。
It's what Prima looks like after she's transformed. When I first saw you at school, I felt shockwaves.
やっと見つけたこの子だって。
The first thought that came to my mind was I finally found her.
いやー、宣伝用の公式レイヤー探してたんだよね。
You see, we were looking for an official cosplayer to use for advertising. Yo, I'd feel fucking flattered as all hell, but also be like, yo, how much you paying me though? Just saying.
やっと見つけた。
I finally found you.
そのことメンバーに話したら合わせろってうるさくて。
When I told the other members about you, they were constantly badgering me to bring
私
you.
はもうちょっと時間かけて外堀から攻めるつもりだったんだけど。
I was planning on taking more time and slowly bringing you into it, but...
ちょっと大事なこと聞いていい？私も知らない本当の私って。
Can I ask something important? What did you mean when you said the real me? She takes a deep breath.
それに決まってる。
This is the real you, of course. Is there anything I can do but remain silent?
紹介しとくよ。そっちは佐野ひろみ。サークルの雑務と衣装制作担当。
Let me introduce you. This is Hiromi Sano. She's in charge of costume design and other miscellaneous jobs. I had to long wash my hands clean of all this. But you had to drag me back in, saying that making cosplay outfits would be a good way to pass time while I found someone to marry. You're horrible. Wow. Wow. Miss Itsuki beams with pride while Miss Hiromi looks mournful. I wonder if they're friends. They look quite a few years apart. Miss Hiromi looks around to Miss Ohara's age, maybe. And then, I decided to confirm something I'd forgotten to make sure of until this point.
いつきさんやひろみさんはオタクの人ってことでいいんだ？
Why you gotta call us out like this when we cosplay? Are we nerds if we cosplay? Chat, am I a nerd because I cosplay? Chat, please confirm. Press 1 if yes. Miss Itsuki, Miss Hiromi, does that make the two of you nerds? No, I told you I washed my hands clean. Oh. In contrast to Miss Hiromi's protest, Miss Itsuki immediately nods. I guess there's some internal issues.
結構長いよ。けど知ってる人は少ないかな。あ、一応昨夜は知ってる。
Yes, nerds unite, nerd power, one. Hi, Forest Fake Queen. Hello. Nerd. Proud. Nerd and proud. Oh my god. I had some goldfish. Hold on. I'm hungry, and this is all voice acting, so I never get a chance to eat. Okay. Oh, why did the screen flicker? That was weird. Are you okay, Switch? I have questions. What? Ow. I've been one for quite some time, although not many people know. Osaka knows well enough. I nod in understanding. I guess you can say I'm surprised. Not that I knew much about her personality to begin with.
ヌケコにはさ、プリマの公式レイヤーとしてイベント出てもらうから。
We'll have Dummy Girl here attend events as the official cosplayer for Prima.
待って。
Hold on. This is where I must not nod. I don't want to nod.
今日のところは写真撮っておくくらいか。
We'll just take pictures for today. This feels like forced work. Unpaid work. That's illegal.
よし、ヒロミ。全方位から撮りまくれ。
All right, Hiromi. Go wild with the photos. Okay.
こんなの恥ずかしい。
You absolutely need consent, though. Like, please? No, this is embarrassing. I'm sorry, Miss Osachi. It'll be over soon. This sounds bad. Miss Hiromi helplessly takes the expensive-looking camera in her hand. Huh? Did her expression just change slightly? Heh. Ma'am. Oh, there it is. Turning it down for you all. We'll bring it back. On my way home from the secret base apartment. Hey, are you still alive? No. Hiromi sort of went all out, didn't she? Despite her protests, she likes this sort of thing. There was some killer technique poses she made me do. Oh, the drilling healing punch. It's supposed to blast and crush anything it touches. Doesn't seem to be a lot of healing involved. Really, thanks a lot for today. Thank you, thank you. I was basically abducted into it. It's true. Facts. It's not really something to laugh about. I guess it's understandable to be nervous the first time, but you'll start enjoying it in no time. That sounds, ma'am, this poor word choice. Poor word choice. I can't. I don't wanna. I guarantee you have the potential to become a star to the nerds. I don't want to become that kind of star. Miss Itsuki seems to be enjoying herself, not particularly concerned with my response. Under the evening sky, she rides her scooter with me on the back. Rubescent? Clouds drift through the sky. The wind against my tired body feels surprisingly good. I suddenly recall something. A scooter. Now that I think about it, I've never ridden on the back of one before. A small, tiny part of me feels... this isn't all bad. Then we arrive in front of the dorm, and I get off the scooter. Alright. I think we can increase the sound now. That noise again. And abruptly stop. Why does it abruptly stop like that? Weird. A nerd emo would be great. Oh my god. As we part ways. I just remembered. Sakuya too. In the past, I took her to the lab and she did some cosplay there. Seriously? I had her dress as Prima's partner and rival, Sorcerer Nurse Ellen. Well, it took a small amount of coercing. It wasn't small. There's no way it was a small amount. Somehow after that, she's decided to pretend not to notice my hobbies, as if she doesn't know they existed.
おお
Well, I mean, maybe you shouldn't trick people into shit.
なんでかな楽しんでたのに
I wonder why. She was having fun. Most likely, it's become something of a trauma for her. Fair. Yeah, maybe you should go about this different ways, ma'am. And probably she wants to pretend like it never happened. The scooter gets switched off. Yeah, luckily. I feel for her.
あでも咲夜さんのコスプレか似合ってたのかな
Oh, but Miss Sakuya cosplaying? I wonder how she looked. My interest has been piqued. Seeing me in this state, Miss Itsuki lets out a small laugh, and casually waving her hand, she walks back to the dorm entrance.
じゃお疲れまた誘うから
All right. Well done today. I'll invite you again.
言ったでしょ本番はイベントでの宣伝活動だって
I told you, you'll be doing it for real promotional events. Again, where's my payment? That's all I want. I just want to be compensated for my time.
じゃあね抜け子
See you, dummy girl.
マジかよ
Damn it. Nao would rebuke me if she had heard what I said. Then, just before she disappears into the entrance, Miss Itsuki turns around, looks at me, and says happily,
楽しみにしてて写真できたら渡すから
Once the pictures are ready, I'll give them to you. Just look forward to it.
いらないよ
I don't want to see them! Okay, I do want to. Just a little. No, I want to. Do we get to see them? I want to see them. I want to see them. Now with the evening wind blowing into our room, I've fallen asleep, but I have some more goldfish. I meant you asked why the noise suddenly stops. That's the scooter getting parked and switched off. Oh, got you. That makes sense.
お姉ちゃんうなされてる悪い夢見てるのかな
Depends what kind of moaning. Hold on. Asuka's moaning in her sleep. I wonder if she's having a bad dream.
世界が変身しなくちゃ
The world needs... I need to transform.
何の夢
What is she dreaming about? What had happened during my walk and the dream I had then? Those were things that I couldn't bring myself to tell now. I mean, come on. Hey.
白衣性愛情依存症
Cicadas! I know them well. It's July. It's summer. Almost the summer holidays. Before the holidays start, we have first-time midterm exams, which are every bit as dreadful as they sound, but let's put that aside for now. The real treat of summer is...
では皆さん明日はいよいよ初の病院実習ですね
Alright everyone, tomorrow we'll finally begin hospital training.
おー
I can feel my passion rising. The dream environment for any nursing student that Miss O'Hara had told us about during our first day of group work. Also, I'm kind of disappointed my healing hands hypothesis wasn't correct. Right now, our group work team surrounds a bed. Next to me, now smiles at me, but...
落ち着きなさいアスカ
Calm yourself, Asuka. Miss Sakuya says coldly from across the bed. But even in her voice, I seem to hear a quiver of nervousness. Or do I? Miss O'Hara wears her usual angelic smile as she continues to speak.
明日はグループごとに病院に行ってもらいますがその前に大事な話をします
Tomorrow you will go with your group to the hospital. But before that, there are some important things I need to tell you.
大事な話
Important
たく
things?
さんありますが特に重要なのは2つ
There are many things, but there are two that are very important. What would be your two recommendations for going into a hospital setting? Very important things. Politeness? Smile? I bet you smile's one of them. I seem to remember cicadas from your Tulip playthrough. Maybe. I don't remember. It's been so long since I played Tulip. Don't! That's the teacher's advice to her. Don't. Just don't. Miss O'Hara's smiles disappears. Smile.
まず基本的に先生は皆さんと一緒に行動しません。
It's not a rule. That's just a fact. First, as a general rule, I won't be going with you. I involuntarily cry out. However, around me, similar cries can be heard. To run! Even Machi and Michi. Now I'm nervous, they say in complete harmony. Impressive.
あ、そっか。グループごとに行く病院違うから。
I guess that makes sense. After all, each group will be going to a different hospital. Miss O'Hara nods and in response to Nao's words.
はい。それに病院で実習を行う以上、それぞれの病院には看護師の方々がいます。
Yes, and with your training taking place in hospitals, there will be nurses present from each individual hospital.
皆さんのことは先輩である彼女たちにお願いすることになります。
Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks to Quinn's story about the person with the IV, and that's Asuka. That's Asuka. Asuka's gonna accidentally possibly kill someone. She should not go unsupervised. Don't unsupervise her, please. Please, she doesn't know what she's doing. You will all be entrusted to their care as their
一
juniors.
緒にいたとしても、先生は何も口出しできません。
Even if I were to be present, I could not interfere.
そうなんだ。
I see.
指導役の看護師さん、どんな人だろうね。
I wonder what the nurse who will instruct us will be like.
皆さんを指導してくれる看護師はみんなベテランの方々ばかりですから心配はいりませんよ。
The nurses who will be instructing you all are experienced nurses. You'll have nothing to worry about.
先生も一度は顔を出しますし。
And I'll pay a visit at least once. Here, Miss O'Hara smiles. However, I can't stop myself from hearing the whispers of a group nearby. I heard that some of the nurses take pleasure in making the nurse students cry. I heard that as well. It's like the difference between heaven and hell depending on the instructor you get. Apparently, some students will even leave the academy because of it. Oh, I really hope we don't get someone frightening.
わ、私も嫌だな。
I hope we don't either.
今から考えてもしょうがないさ。なるようになる。
There's no point in worrying about it now. It'll turn out however it'll turn
そう
out.
ね。いっそ怖いくらいの指導役が望むところね。
You're right. In fact, we might as well have an instructor who is frightening.
出た。大物発言。かっこいい。
You always sound so confident. I'm jealous.
あなたにとってもその方がいいと思うわ。普
I
段
think-
過保護にされてるようだから。
Sorry. I think it's best for you too. After all, you're usually completely overprotected.
お姉ちゃん、そうなの？
Huh? Really, sis? Seeing Nao's dazed look, Sakuya says,
あなたのことよ。自覚しなさい。
Yeah, I'm talking about you. Have more self-awareness.
なおはスイートシスターですから。でも、お姉ちゃん頑張ってます。
Well, I am her sweet sister, but she's doing her best as well.
私たちも負けてないよね、姫。スイートさでは。
We're not losing to them, are we, princess, when it comes to sweetness?
そういう話ではなくて、それと学校で姫は。
That's not what this is about, and I told you at school, don't call me princess.
はい、今は雑談する時ではなく、先生の話を聞く時ですよ。
Okay, right now is not the time to be making small talk. It's time to be paying attention to what I'm saying. Miss O'Hara says, clapping her hands.
すみません。
I'm sorry. I can feel Miss Sakuya's eyes driving blades into my back. Why only me?
以上が1点。もう1点。これが一番大事ですが。
So that's the first point. The other point is the most important. Everyone falls silent in response to Miss O'Hara's
明
words.
日、あなたたちは何もしません。
Okay, so we're observers. Oh, that's not stressful. Tomorrow you will not do anything. A small shocked murmur spreads through the training room.
何もしない？
Won't do anything? Well, that's a lot of less stress.
まだできないと言った方がいいですね。
Oh, sorry, I'm in the way. I should say you're still not in a position to be able to do anything.
明日、あなたたちがすべきことは
What you must do
見ることで
tomorrow
す。
is observe.
実際の看護の現場を、看護師の働きを。
Observe the actual nurses in their working environments. See the way the nurses work.
皆さん、患者として病院に行ったことはあると思いますが、それだけでは見えない部分をしっかりと見ること。
I'm sure most of you have been to hospitals as patients, but I want you to observe what you cannot see from that
そし
position.
て、それを肌で受け止めて感じること。
And I want you to take it in with your body and soul.
肌で感じる。
Take it in with my body? Ma'am. Ma'am.
なんかちょっとエロいね。
Okay, that was good. That was the perfect timing. That sounds a little sexy. You don't say. That was good. Yeah. Miss Itsuku says, ignore her! Ignore her! Ouch! Miss Sakuya pinches her and she lets out a small yelp. Good.
皆さんは基礎看護技術の授業ですでにいくつか技術を学んでいますが、
Can someone
それ
clip
らを
that?
実
That
際
was
に患
good.
者さんに行うのはまだ先です。
Ow. Oh, the bear groomed that chicken leg. Don't lick the cat tree. He got distracted and licked the cat tree for a second. You all have had some technical training in basic nursing skills, but it will still be some time before you can actually use them on a patient.
ベッドメイキングや静式、血圧測定といった簡単なもので今年の秋から。
Simple things like making a bed, bath, bathing, and blood pressure measurement will begin from autumn of this year.
現場の看護師に混ざって本格的な実習を行うのは2年の10月にある待望式以降になりますね。
Real training that involves working along with the nurses at the hospital will start in October of your second year, after the capping ceremony.
待望式。
The capping ceremony? Thank you, Kotana. This is the first time those words have come from Miss O'Hara's lips. All of us nursing students know about it. How could we not? Of course, for nursing students, the final goal is to pass the national examinations and become a nurse. But before that, the capping ceremony also holds an important meaning for us. Even for a jellyfish nursing student like me, jellyfish-ish nursing student like me, hearing those words causes me to straighten up my posture. The capping ceremony. During my third year of high school, I had requested a Teito Nursing Academy prospectus. Opening a brochure, the first thing that had caught my eye were several photos. They must have been taken in the academy's auditorium. In the first photo, the nursing student in her training uniform was holding a candle while a teacher in the white uniform was placing a nurse's cap on her head. In the second photo, the nursing students wearing their nurses' caps were lined up on the podium with the candles in their hands. The third photo was of a single nursing student after the capping ceremony. Where one would expect an expression of happiness, tears, and smiles, I was surprised to see that wasn't the case. Written next to the photo was the nursing student's name and a short written comment. Nagisa Fujisawa, second year. I was very happy, but I realized that it was too early to celebrate, that this was just the beginning. I had wondered what she might have felt at the time, and I had realized that I wanted to know. I had tried to imagine what I would feel like, but could not. All I could imagine was that perhaps if I stood there, those stars, far off in the distance, might seem a little closer. Maybe close enough for my fingertips to touch them. Maybe.
大崎Asukaさん、口が開いてますよ。
Miss Asuka Osachi, your mouth is hanging open. Hearing Miss O'Hara's voice, I suddenly returned to the present. I hear scattered laughter throughout the training room. I quickly shut my gaping mouth, and a small laugh escapes Miss O'Hara's lips.
待望式に気を向けるのはもう少し先にしましょう。明日の病院実習、しっかりお願いしますね。
Thank you, Kotana and Kath. Game devs? Hello, nurse. Oh my god, we have 2 of them now. Perfect, I love it. All of the clips. Nom nom. Let's save worrying about the capping ceremony for a little further into the future. Do your best with the hospital training tomorrow.
はい、見ます。じろじろネチネチたっぷりと見てきます。
Yes, I'll do my best to observe. I'll stare and ogle to my heart's content.
じろじろ。
Stare.
ネチネチ。
Oogle. Ogle?
たっぷりと。
To your heart's content.
あれ?
Huh? I don't think that came out quite right.
そんな。
Seriously?
心がけはいいですけれど、
thought that was
失礼のないように。
Your heart is in the right place, but do your best to be polite tomorrow.
それと、見るだけとは言っても、後でレポートにして提出してもらいますから。
Also, I told you to just observe, but later I will also have you submit a report.
漫然と眺めてるだけではダメですよ。
So passive gazing will not be enough. In response to Miss O'Hara's words, a rumble of complaints spread throughout the training room. A report. Oh, this word is a curse to any nursing student. When I say a curse, of course, I mean a curse that robs us of our hours of sleep. Frightening, really. However, Miss O'Hara continues as if not having heard our protests.
では、プリントを配ります。
All right, I'll pass out the papers now.
そこに各グループが実習で赴く病院のことが書いてありますから、よく読んでください。
There's information written regarding the hospital each group will be going to for training, so read it carefully.
諸注意としては、
As for precautions, I listened to Miss O'Hara speak with a timid expression on my face. But
待望式。
the capping ceremony. I hear her whisper from behind my seat. Miss Sakia is thinking about it too. This thought somehow makes me feel happy. We're in similar position after all.
それまでに何人辞めているのかしらね。
I wonder how many people will quit before then.
痛い。それは痛すぎる発言だよ。
That hurts. That question hurts too much. Baron was looking for how do I get to my food faster. He was trying to find the fastest route. Ogle like Google missing the go. That did not help me figure out how to pronounce that. Cast the shorter version of mine. I clipped until the pinching part. Okay, got it. Gotta go fast. He was ready. Ogle. Ogle. That makes sense. Alright. After school finishes, we go back to our dorm. Night falls.
病院行くのどれくらいぶりかな。
I wonder how long it's been since I last went to a hospital.
お姉ちゃん健康だもんね。風邪もひかなくて。梅雨の頭痛くらい？
Yeah, well, you've always been pretty healthy, sis. You don't even catch colds, just the rainy season headaches, I guess.
なおちゃんのおかげで、それも医者いらずだし。
And thanks to you now, even for that I don't need to go to the doctor. Now is studying on the other side of the table. Even as we talk, Now's hand, holding her pen, continues to move. I stare absent-mindedly at the ceiling.
ちっちゃい頃、木から落っこちて頭切った時も入院しなかったよね。
I'm sorry, why? When I was little, I fell from a tree and cut my head, but even then I wasn't hospitalized. Why?
おばあちゃんと病院は行ってたけどね。何針か縫って うあと残ってないんだっけ？
We did go to the hospital with Grandma, though. You had to get stitches. It didn't leave a scar, did it?
よーく見てももうわからないんじゃないかな。
No, even if you look really carefully, I don't think you can see it. Saying this, I raise my bangs and now looks towards me.
どれどれ？
Let me see. Now leans forward and draws her face close to my forehead. Why have I gotten farther with my sister than any? That's not true. We did kind of fall on Asuka's, or not Asuka's, Sakuya's boobs. One of the first Google Doodles had that joke. Oh, gotcha. Goggle, but without the first G. Ogle. Yeah, okay. Ogle. Yeah, that makes sense. Angel. She stops as if gazing into my forehead. The distance between our two faces, the closeness. I have a trigger in the title. Don't mind me. Oh my god!
なんか
Oh, I thought it happened again. Okay. I was like, ma'ams, I can't. I just remembered
お
something.
姉ちゃんどうかした？
Sis, what's the matter?
うん。
Nothing.
もう全然わかんない。
No, you can't
ちょっと
see
待
it.
って。
Oh, wait a second.
まだ残ってる？
Is it still there?
お姉ちゃん白髪発見。
She's going gray.
一本だけだけど。
Sis, you have a white hair. Just one, though.
なんだって？
What the? Seriously, I'm in
一
shock.
本だけだし抜いちゃうね。動かないで。
Don't pluck it. Don't pluck out your gray hairs, chat. River tries to, and I'm like, no, I like it. It's just one, so I'll pluck it out. Don't move. There. I feel the tugging sensation and now shows me one white hair. How could this happen? How could this happen to me? I brood over
こ
it.
れは勉強のしすぎだ。
I must be studying too much.
その可能性もなくはないか
She
も
doesn't
しれ
take
ない
this.
というか。
She doesn't think that's the reason. I guess that could be a factor.
今日はもうしない方がいいってことだよ、なおちゃん。
That must mean I shouldn't study anymore today now.
やっぱりそうなるんだ。
I figured you'd spin it like this.
私だって本当はしたい。お勉強したいよ。でもこれじゃできないよ。
The truth is I want to study, but it's not like I have any choice.
課題の進行状況はあれがそれであっちがで。
The report still needs a lot of work, and that needs to be added
で
in.
きないよ。これは仕方ないんだよ。うん、仕方ないんだ。クソ。
Am I the drama? Is it me? I can't do it. This can't be helped. No, it can't be helped. Damn it! Now lets out a single sigh as if exasperated, but then a small, sardonic smile appears on her lips.
今日はこれくらいにしとこっか。明日にも備えなきゃだし。
Let's finish for today then. We'll still need to prepare for tomorrow.
やった。
Yay!
夜ご飯用意するね。簡単におそうめんでいいかな。他は卵焼きとか。
All right, I'll prepare dinner now. Is simple somen noodles fine? I can make egg rolls too.
そうめん好き。あとご飯。
I love somen noodles and some rice too.
お姉ちゃんそうめんライス好きだよね。
Sis, you really do like somen noodle rice, don't you? I keep pressing the wrong one.
おばあちゃん直伝です。
It was passed on to me by
炭
Grandma.
水化物の取りすぎは気をつけな
I
きゃ。
need to be careful to not eat
ちょ
too
っと
many
待って
carbs.
てね。
All right, I'll be right back. Don't tell me what to do. Standing up, now walks over to the kitchen laughing. Just then,
メールだ。
oh, I got a text. Now smartphone on the table. Oh, that was now. Oops. Table signals that she's received a text. Now returns and picks up her smartphone.
いつきさんからだ。
It's from Miss Itsuki.
はあ、よくメールのやり取りしてるの？
Oh, do you exchange texts a lot?
別に。同じグループだからね。たまに来てそれに返信するくらい。
Not really. We're in the same group, so she texts me on occasion and I reply. Now is surprisingly
明
dry.
日寮の前で待ち合わせして4人で行かないかっ
She said, tomorrow, why don't the four of us meet in front of the dorm and go together?
ああ、そういうこと。いいね。
Oh, I see. Sounds good. Machi and Michi are in a different dorm, so if we were to meet up, it would be at Seiseki Yurigaoka Station.
どうしたの？
What's the matter?
下の方に、昨夜が緊張して寝れないって言ってるって書いてある。
Under that, it says Sakuya says she's so nervous she can't sleep.
そうなんだ。意外。
Really? That's surprising.
今度は昨夜さんから。いつきのメールは嘘。緊張なんてしてない。
Oh, this one is from Sakuya. Itsuki's text is a lie. I'm not nervous.
またいつきさん。本当。
From Miss Itsuki again. It's true.
また。
Oh, again.
嘘よ。信じてはダメ。
It's a lie. Don't believe her.
仲良しだね、あの二人。
Those two really get along, don't they?
お姉ちゃん。
sis?
ナオの返信してる余裕ないから、お姉ちゃんだから人のスマホで遊ばないでって言ってくれる？
I don't have time to reply right now, so can you tell them don't mess people around by sending unnecessary texts to their smartphone? Can you tell that to when I'm in a family group text? Where I get a bunch of texts from like 20 different people. Yes, ma'am. I take my smartphone in my hand. Let me see. No, absolutely not. Oh, it stopped. Oh, thank God. I turned down the music for you guys because I was scared. It would still have been loud for me, but that's over one. No. Just screenshot this and send that. Yeah, seriously. 47 seconds of Jonathan Franks telling you you're wrong. Asuka, you do anything but study too much. Yeah, exactly. What? I thought Kat stopped it. No, I didn't. It just stopped. I don't know why. I guess because it's a text and not a phone call. I'll take it.
昨夜さんからだ。妹に言って、いつきのメールを着信拒否させなさい。
Oh, it's from Sakuya. Tell your younger sister to block Itsuki's texts. I look up at the ceiling, where their room is.
なんか楽しそうだな。
They seem to be having fun.
もう、またいつきさんから。プリマによろしく。
What a bitch. Come on, it's from Itsuki again. Say goodnight to Prima for me.
プリマ？なんだろう。
Prima? What's that?
何のことだろうね。間違いじゃないかな。
Yeah, I wonder. Maybe she made a mistake. Miss Fancy Glasses, I fume. Thank you so much for thinking of us and turning the ringtone down. I was trying to. I tried to. The next morning.
着いた。ここが。
We've arrived. This is the place. Narrowing my eyes in the summer sunlight, I look up at the impressive building. Kind of looks like a cruise ship for some reason in my brain. We had met up with Miss Sakuya and Miss Itsuki in front of the dorm. Machi and Michi we had met up with at the Seiseki Yurigaoka station, where we had taken the train to the next town. We had arrived at the general hospital that will be the stage for our first hospital training. It's big. Shiraigahama General Hospital. This is it. I feel a little nervous. The sweat on my forehead isn't just from heat.
行きましょう。ナースステーションに行って挨拶しなくては。
Let's go. We need to go to the nurses' station and introduce ourselves. Appearing to be her usual self, Miss Sakuya begins to walk towards the building. Oh, she's so sturdy and reliable. I secretly start a conversation with Miss Itsuki.
ゆうべ寝れなかったの？昨夜さん。
Last night, was Miss Sakuya really not able to sleep?
ああ、張り切ってたんだろうけどね。ずいぶん遅くまで今日の
Yeah, she was probably excited. Until really late she was.
黙りなさい、いつき。あなたたちはきちんと寝られた？
Be quiet, Itsuki. Were you two able to sleep properly?
うん、夜の8時には。
Yeah, we got to sleep at 8.
それは早すぎじゃないかしら。悪くはないけれど。
That's a little too early. I guess you can never sleep too much, though.
食後のカモミールティーがよく効いたんだよね。
The chamomile tea after dinner seemed to have worked well.
おかげでスーパーぐっすり。
Thanks to it, I slept just like a baby. Miss Sakuya lets out a sigh and Machi and Michi giggle. Our nervous tension seems to have dissipated a little.
それじゃ行こっか。いざ、病院デビュー。
Alright, let's go! Here comes our hospital debut.
言葉だけだとポジティブなんだかネガティブなんだかわかんないね。
From the way you say it, it's hard to tell whether that's a positive thing or not. Now let's out a small laugh.
だね。
Very true. I laugh a little as well. I can see a cruise ship. Oh, we're watching General Hospital now. Cock blocked. The second one? Oh, bodily fluids will be coming up? Okay. Noted. This is really fun. I'd like to say, but I really gotta get sleep. You get all the sleep, Humming Dormouse. Hey, have a lovely weekend. Take care of yourself. Here's some hugs and chat. And have a safe weekend. Take the best care of yourself. Thank you for hanging out with us. Heck yes. Alright. I don't know if this is a man or a woman, but I have nobody with a deep voice, so we're going for it. Alright, good morning. Teito Nursing Academy students. The first person to greet us is the chief nurse. She is a sturdily built lady. Hey, works perfect. Stacked girl, let's go. She seems I imagine, for anyone who's played Scarlet and Violet, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, do you know those random women that are fucking built like they're built? They're built differently. They look like they could punch me in the face and I'll say thank you. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I imagine this nurse looks like. Yeah. I'm talking about like the random trainers or people that walk around. There's random women that look like they just are built differently. I love it. Almost all random NPCs are built. You know? Yes, technically. Thank you. I'm talking to ones that are fucking stacked. Like they weightlift train. Do you know? The ones with the broad shoulders? I'm just saying. It's great. I love it. Again, Pokemon said fuck gender norms and it gives me life. She seems friendly and I let out a sigh of relief. Nice to meet you. I meant most look like that in in Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I mean, yes. There are a lot of women built like that. We stand with our backs to the wall while the chief addresses the nurses. As you all know, today 6 trainees will be joining us. Not only as seniors in nursing, but as their seniors in life. Please teach them all you can. These students will develop by watching your examples, so please do not forget that. Chief, I don't know if I can handle the responsibility. No fooling about. After their training finishes, the hope is that you will leave inspired. You will have inspired all these trainees to say, I want to become a wonderful nurse like her. That's a lot of pressure. When I was still a nursing student, the nurses at the hospital I trained at instructed me gently yet firmly. Yes, that was... The chief starting on another one of her long stories again. You'll bore the trainees if you go on. The nurses laugh. I'm a little surprised at how warm the atmosphere is. However, you're right. Well then, night shift, status reports. Status reports? Yes, no emergency hospital admissions. Available beds remain unchanged at 4. The nurses who were on the night shift last night make their reports. A warm atmosphere of the nurse station tenses almost immediately. Miss Tayoma in room 302 called for the nurse at 1900 hours. She complained of chills and could be seen shivering, so her temperature was taken. At 38.8 degrees, acetaminophen was prescribed to her. Chat translation. What's 38.8 in freedom? I need American translation. Her temperature was taken again at 2200 hours. It was 37 degrees and she had sweated profusely, so we administered a change of garments. At 200 hours, is it 200 then or just 2? In the morning, her fever returned at 39.2 degrees. A second dose of acetaminophen was administered. A fever. Thank you, Kath. I mean, I assumed with the fact they gave acetaminophen. I was just curious about the numbers. Blood pressure 98/62. Saturation 97. What's saturation? Oxygen level? After making a report to the doctor today, request for a medical consultation. Understood. Next. The chief briskly controls the flow of action. Reports are made one after the other. 101.8. Okay, thank you, Kath. Okay. So then it raised. No, it didn't raise, but it got still kind of high after that. Because it was 38.8, and then it was 37, and then it was 38.2, right? I believe. Miss Kobayashi from room 701 is requesting examination by the gynecologist, and she is showing signs of coagulation. Please make an appointment as soon as possible. Also, a possible ARF patient will be moved from the ICU to our ward. Please have vitals checked regularly. That is all. The patients are in your hands. The nurses on duty for that day shift respond in unison. I can't help but be swept up in all of it. Understood! I lower my head and mumble quietly to myself. I see. Sis? I could hardly understand any of it. What about you now? Girl, I understood most of that, and I'm not a nursing student. I am concerned for anyone she takes care of. Okay, either of them. Just a little, but mostly not at all. We didn't understand anything either. I'm concerned by their education, chat. I can understand why Miss O'Hara told us not to do anything. Yeah, even if we wanted to, we couldn't. Really, the best we can do is watch and observe. I'm guessing maybe some other stuff was said that's like maybe more complex, so that way they could know. Because I'm like, did you not know coagulation? Did you not know gynecologist? Like, what did you not know out of what I read? Blood pressure, BP. Isn't the unknown the best part of medical care? No! They said 2 o'clock in the morning, but 200 also could also be said. Yeah. Okay, so it is like 200 hours too. Okay. But it's fun. Besides, I've never been inside a nurse station before. Miss Itsuki observes our surroundings. The brisk attitude that the chief had while listening to the status reports changes into a bright expression. All right then, morning medical examinations will start now. So trainees, please separately accompany your designated nurses. It finally begins. You'll be paying visits to our patients. If they talk to you, smile and respond to them. That is your job for today, okay? Hi. Yes, ma'am. And so, Shionogi, I will also give you a deep voice. All right, nice to meet you. I'm Asuka Osachi. I look forward to working with you today. My name is Mayumi Shionogi. I'm still in my second year, so I'm not that different than all of you. Oh, wait. Yes, I'm a graduate of Teito Nursing Academy. Miss Shionogi gives me a friendly laugh, and I feel relieved for having been paired with someone nice. Aww. I'm now Osachi. Nice to meet you. I'm Sakuya Takeda. I look forward to learning from you today. Itsuki Amato. I'm looking forward to this. This isn't quite as detailed as ER. No, not quite. Kat, this is more for the other game. Wait, what do you mean? The details? Alright. I might have a few more goldfish. I'm gonna put more. Alright. In this manner, everyone greets the nurses that they've been paired with. Miss Itsuki designated nurses seems exceptionally happy. I can almost see the heart signs in her eyes. Mood. Miss Shionogi laughs sardonically. She's a sucker for good looks. I hope she can play the part of the instructor. Why are all the nurses gay? Why aren't they like this in America? No. The second game is set in a hospital, so it is more detailed. Gotcha, that makes sense. This isn't like real life. I feel deceived.
Itsuki? わかってるって。実習は真面目にやるし、咲夜がいるのに浮気なんてしない。
Oh, I know. I'll take my training seriously and I won't cheat on you.
バカなこと言ってないで。
Stop being silly. Miss Sakuya looks worried. Oh, Miss Itsuki's designated nurse looks disappointed. Sis, do your best. Now calls out, waving her hand, and she leaves the nurse station. You too now. I wave back at her. This isn't like real life, Kat. Have you seen any male characters? That's a good point too. Why aren't there gay nurses for me? Kat cries into the void. I know, right? Where are my lesbian nurses? Damn. Then I follow Miss Shionogi and we go from one hospital room to the next. Good morning. Did you sleep well last night? When we had a talk at the nurses' station, perhaps it had been the fact that I had heard she was a graduate of Teito Nursing Academy, but she seemed more like a school senior than a nurse who was instructing me. However, now that we're moving from hospital room to hospital room, when she greets the patients, she's suddenly transformed into every bit a nurse. She's different from Miss Ohara, but there's no denying that she's a professional nurse. Miss Osachi, introduce yourself.
はい実習で来た看護学生の大幸あすかですよろしくお願いします
Oh, yes, my name is Asuka Osachi. I'm a nurse student here for training. Nice to meet you. Oh, an inspiring nurse. Good luck. The patient, a middle-aged lady, says this with a smile. That is all she does, but it makes me incredibly happy. What are male characters? If I'm fully correct, this game has no male character at all. It does seem that way, yes. The hospital rooms that Miss Shionogi oversees seem to host mostly elderly patients. I greet them and they give me words of encouragement. This cycle continues. Oh, cracked my back. I had thought there might be some unfriendly people, but everyone is surprisingly nice. Asuka, is it? I was eating some pickles that someone brought me. Do you want some? No. Oh, thank you. Yay! Yeah, not during... Yeah, you shouldn't. No. No, Miss Osachi. Not during work. Oh, I'm sorry. Huh? Why not? Come on, just a little. Just have a little bit of my pickle. No, Miss Saku. Not while she's under my watch. Being able to decline such offers is part of the job. I see. I'll keep that in mind.
食べ物もらうのに抵抗なさすぎだ、私って。
My resistance to receiving food is too low. I'm both amazed and a little exasperated with myself. Going through a number of hospital rooms, I begin to suspect I have some sort of hungry expression on my face that as offers of fruits and sweets are showered down on me. Your stomach's talking, they can hear it. Assisted by Miss Shionogi, I managed to turn them down, and in such a manner, we have to come yet another hospital room. We come to yet another hospital room. I did not read that correctly. Well, about this hospital room. And the tone of her voice is different from what it had been before. There is just one young girl in this room. Okay. She's still 17 years old, but she has a complicated illness and she's been hospitalized for years.
そうなんですか。
I see. Her name is Yuki Saria. Sometimes she is a bit difficult to handle, but last month the operation she underwent was successful and she's been doing well since.
セリア、ユキさん。
Miss Yuki Saria. It seems her health has been good recently, so she's behaving herself.
はい。
Understood. I swallow nervously. 17 years old. Only 2 years younger than me. Oh, we're 19. Okay, confirmed age. And she's been in the hospital for years. I wonder how that must feel. I can't even begin to imagine. There are many patients like her, but be careful not to let your emotions get the better of you. That's why I could never be a nurse. I'd fucking cry all the time.
はい。
Understood. I enter the hospital room where Miss Yuki Saria is. Oh, we get to see both of them. Good morning, Miss Shionogi. I glance at her. Immediately she gives off the impression of snow, clear and soft. Perhaps because she stays in the hospital room and doesn't go out, her skin is astonishingly white. She has a dainty frame and gentle features. She seems delicate, almost to the point that if I were to touch her, she would melt. She's pretty, but not an obvious beauty, like Miss Sakuya or Miss Itsuki. How do I put it?
あ、そっか。
Oh, that's it. Uncharacteristically, I think of a perfect word.
儚いんだ。セリアさんって。
Miss Saria is ephemeral. Good morning, Yuki. How are you feeling? Miss Shionogi, who is she?
はじめまして。実習で来てる大幸あすかです。看護学生の1年で。
Oh, nice to meet you. My name is Asuka Osachi. I'm here for training. I'm a first-year nursing student. Oh, at Teito Nursing Academy. Nice to meet you. I'm Yuki Saria. She smiles softly and casually greets me. Miss Shionogi, I feel good today. Please tell the doctor that. I will. If he gives his permission, maybe we can take a walk in the gardens this evening. Really? I'm looking forward to it. Miss Saria may be ephemeral, but perhaps because she is feeling well, she doesn't seem particularly troubled. She's cooperative towards the medical examinations and seems an extremely well-mannered girl. Everything finishes swiftly, with experienced speed, and the whole time I stand by the bed and merely watch. Prompted by Miss Shionogi, I attempt to leave the room when Miss Saria speaks. Miss Shionogi, can you leave her here?
私？
Huh? Me? I can't. Miss Osachi is in the middle of her training. We still have other rooms. Just for a little while. I don't have many opportunities to talk to girls my age. Please? Saying this, she looks at me and smiles.
私なら。あ、でも。
I don't mind, but... I look at Miss Shionogi. I had thought she would say no, but Miss Shionogi contemplates this for a while. Then she mutters, why not, to herself. Just 10 minutes, okay? And I'm making an exception. I'll go check on the other hospital rooms during that time. An unexpected turn of events. Miss Osachi, can you stay and talk with Yuki for a while? In exchange, Yuki, I want you to do your best to eat all your food today. Okay, thank you, Miss Shionogi. Alright, 10 minutes then. Miss Shionogi leaves me behind in the hospital room. I don't know what to do at times like this. I'm supposed to talk to her, but about what? By the looks of it, it's your first day of training, isn't it?
わかるんですか?
Oh, you can tell? I must apologize. I wish you wouldn't be formal like that.
でも
Oh, but always address the patient with respect. It had been written in the general nursing theory textbook, and Miss O'Hara had drummed it into us as well. How should I answer her? I fidget. I understand how you feel. Around this time every year, a lot of people like you come here. Miss Saria laughs and answers my unspoken question. Every year, so she really has been in the hospital for many years. Her white skin that seems to have been crafted from porcelain seems to blend in all too well in the hospital. I cannot seem to find the right words. What must it feel like to have spent years in a hospital? Your expression says it all.
なんていうか
Oh, how can I put it? Damn it. I thought she was done. How can I put it? Yes. I'm too honest. She giggles. You're really easy to read, Asuka. Oh, can I call you Asuka? I nod my head timidly. You can call me Yuki.
それは
Oh, I don't know. I stammer again. Always address the patient with respect, right?
知ってるんだ
You know it! But all the nurses here call me Yuki. So you won't get in trouble, you know? Now that I think about it, Miss Shionogi had called her Yuki, hadn't she? She hadn't spoken in a formal tone either. She had used more intimate language. I wonder if it's okay. I wonder. Miss Shionogi is a proper nurse, and I'm just a student.
じゃあゆきちゃんって呼ぶね
Alright, I'll call you Yuki then. I decide I might as well. I'm simple that way. I'm not very good at working out difficult problems. I am the manager of the Jellyfish Club after all. Thanks. That makes me happy. Alright then. How it feels to spend years in a hospital. Yuki turns her eyes to glance at the window covered by the beige colored curtain. Well, every day feels like I'm at the bottom of the sea. So that's what being at the hospital for a long time is like.
海の底
The bottom of the sea. You don't know what's above the surface of the sea. Even if you did once know, you've forgotten. Even the sky can only be seen through the lens of the sea, and even if there are stars there, their light is only a vague blur, not enough to tell they're stars.
星の光
The light of the stars.
星空に手を伸ばしてるんだ
I'm reaching for the stars in the sky. No, for the fish living deep under the sea, they don't even know stars exist. As Yuki says this, she has a wintry grin on her face. How can she even laugh about it?
星空に手を伸ばしてるんだ
I'm reaching
私は
for the stars in the
と
sky,
てもなく で
aimlessly,
もそれは
yet still reaching.
だけどゆきちゃんは
But Yuki... My thoughts are in a tangle. I try to move my mouth, but I can't
ゆ
seem
きちゃん
to. Yuki, I'm sorry. That came out a little negative. Yeah, let's talk about something fun.
うん
Okay. I am upset with myself, although I'm not exactly sure why.
じゃあ何の話しよっか
Alright, what do you want to talk about? Let me see. Yuki tells me that she wants to hear about the nursing academy. So until Miss Shionogi comes back, I tell her about several incidences from my school life. She had said 10 minutes, but Miss Shionogi ends up returning in like 30 minutes? Perhaps it had been intentional? In response to my stories, Yuki had listened with amusement and rapt fascination. Asuka, I think you'll make a wonderful nurse. Aww. After visiting all the designated hospital rooms, we nursing students meet up again at the nurses' station. We are given a small break.
でね、いい看護師になると思うって言ってもらって。
And she said, I think you'll make a wonderful nurse. I tell Now about Yuki, and she responds as happily as if it had happened to her.
よかったね、お姉ちゃん。
Wow, I'm so glad for you, sis.
話し相手になっただけでしょ。気が早いわね。
All you did was talk with her. You're getting ahead of yourself.
さくやさんはそう言うと思った。
I thought you would say that, Miss Sakuya. Get fucked.
アドレスも交換したんだ。メールくらいは病室からでも出せるって。
I exchanged email addresses with her. She said she was able to send texts from the hospital room.
でもさ。
But hey. Miss Itsuki looks at me with cool eyes.
患者との個人情報の交換は禁止って言われてたはずだろ。私は全部断った。
Awkward. Yeah, you probably shouldn't. Didn't they say it's forbidden to exchange contact info with patients? I turned down everyone who asked.
そうね。私もよ。
I did too.
それはそうなんだけど、
That's true, but... Oh, it's not allowed. It's not. With my own team members turning against me, the effect is fairly brutal.
今回は特別ということで、ゆきちゃん、同年代の友達いないって言ってたし。
Please, just let it slide this once. Besides, Yuki said she didn't have any friends her own age.
今からあれはなしって言いに行っても傷つけちゃうよね。
And you can't go and tell her you take it back now. That'll just hurt her. Now says this and everyone seems to agree that it can't be reversed now. What a relief. Yeah, but you shouldn't get close to her because, like, I don't know. She's in the hospital and, like, that's like... like, too close. Too close. When you need to be in a very professional setting, you know? At least she thought about it. Going to get noms. Get all the noms, Kath. All of them. Uncomfy. I look up at the ceiling.
でも、
I think she's just a
あ
little
んないい
naive.
子がずっと病院にいるのってやっぱり大変だなって思うよ。
But it must really be hard for a girl like that to have to be in the hospital all the time. I remember Yuki in her bed. Her pale skin that didn't seem to know sunlight, appearing like fleeting snow. She had somehow matched so well with her hospital surroundings, as if it were a perfectly painted picture. But that isn't a good thing at all.
看護師になるってどういうことなんだろう。
What does it mean to become a nurse? I think for the first time how late it is to be asking that question.
あまり一人の患者に肩入れするのはどうかと思うわ。
That was kind of the other thought I had, was if you get attached to a patient, if something horrible happens to them, it's going to hit you way more personally if you get to know them well. River's gonna be like, why did you message me? That's for me! Okay. Nom's time for me. Get all those noms too, Dalton. I'm not sure it's wise to get attached to a specific patient. Miss Sakuya's words. There are many patients like her, but be careful not to let your emotions get the better of you. I don't know if that's her, but... Oh! Miss Shionogi told me the same thing, and Miss O'Hara had said something similar once during class.
わかってる。わかってると思う。
Yes, I know. I know. I think. I'd like to think I do, but I'm not confident.
まあ人間を相手にする仕事だからね。そう簡単に割り切れるもんじゃない。
Well, it's part of the job that deals with people, so it's not that easy to control.
ナオが行ったところもちっちゃい子がいて。
Where I was, there was this little girl. Now knits her brow.
ちょっと胸がキューってなっちゃった。
And I felt my heart ache for her. Yeah.
姫も癌で苦しんでる高齢の患者の病室に行った後、 泣きそうになってたって。
When the princess went to visit a hospital room where an elderly patient was in pain with cancer, she almost started crying as well.
そんなことはそうね、難しいわね。
That's not true, but yes, it can be difficult. Then Miss Sakuya continues, as if trying to convince herself.
でもそれだけじゃダメなんでしょうね、看護師。私たちは。
But if we're to become nurses, we can't give in to that. Machi and Michi nod. Nao looks at the clock hanging on the wall.
そろそろ休憩終わりだね。主任さんのとこは行こっか。
Break time is almost over. Let's head back to see the chief.
あ、その前にトイレ。
Oh, before that I need to use the bathroom. Saying this, I attempt to rush out of the nurse station, when suddenly... What the fuck? Crash! Something smashes into the wall. It's near the nurse station. I stop in my tracks. And then... No! Stay back! Yuki's voice.
ゆきちゃん。
Oh. This music is really, anxiety-inducing. I head towards her voice. Standing there are several nurses and patients who have gathered in response to the commotion. Past the cluster of people, with her back to the wall, Yuki sits on the floor. Stop! Don't look at me! No one come near me, I mean it! Yuki, it's alright. Calm down, okay? I told you not to come near. I can't take it. Don't look at me. Don't come close. But we need to take care of it. I can't take it. No.
何があったの？
What's happened? Yuki! Through the cluster of people, I try to see what has happened to her. And then I see the stain spread under Yuki's bottom as she sits there against the wall, and my words falter into silence. I hear the voices of the nurses. Quickly, bring towels, as many as you can. What? Because she was feeling better, she tried to go to the bathroom herself? Looks like she couldn't make it. Aww. Okay, so we're gonna... This music makes it more intense. I thought she was bleeding everywhere, but it's probably not blood. I'm guessing it's just... Yeah. But bodily fluids, DMoness did the trigger, just in case. Looks like she couldn't make it. Now no one can get near her. She had wet herself. For a 17-year-old girl to experience that in a hospital hallway with countless others watching. No. For Yuki, who had been so calm, to now be in such a complete state of disarray. I cannot move. As if my feet have been glued on the spot, I cannot speak, as if my lips have been frozen shut. Sakuya walks up next to me, biting her lip.
トイレまで持たなかったのね。
It looks like she couldn't make it to the toilet.
でも私たちにできることはないわ。看護師の方々に任せるしか。後で廊下を拭くくらいは。
But there's nothing we can do about it. We'll have to leave it to the nurses. The most we can do is mop the floor up afterwards. Miss Sakuya's voice reminds me of Miss Ohara's words yesterday.
明日あなたたちは何もしません。
Tomorrow, you will not do anything. When I had heard that, there had been a small pang of disappointment at knowing I wouldn't be able to do anything. But really, more than anything, I had been relieved. Not do anything. That meant I didn't have to do anything. That meant I couldn't fail, and I couldn't get in trouble. All I would have to do is watch. I mean, that's really my cup of tea. Comfortable. Carefree.
でもそれって
But
目の前で女の子がお漏らししちゃって泣いてても
does that apply when a girl has wet herself in front of you and is crying?
そうなのかな。
I wonder.
それってどうなのかな。
I wonder if the rules still apply. Even now, there is the jellyfish part of me just floating around. Don't do anything that'll make things harder for you. Take it easy. The jellyfish part of me says to pick as it picks its nose. It would be completely correct. In most cases. You still shouldn't, because that's what you were told to do. No, even in this case. So?
Asuka?
Why are my feet moving towards the cluster of people, as if to part them?
Nukeko?
Dummy girl?
お姉ちゃん?
Sis?
あらわ。
I've made up my mind. Made up my mind to do what?
わかんないけど。
I'm not sure, but I feel my lower body relax.
前の症状排泄の実習じゃできなかったのに。
Is she about to make this 17-year-old feel better because she can pee in front of everyone now? Is that what's about? I have so many questions, chat. Please, Asuka, don't do anything. I wish Asuka didn't. Please, no. Even though I couldn't do it during bedpan training. How ironic. Oh my god. This, ma'am. This is not professional at all! I can feel the warm sensation spreading slowly across my underwear, but it doesn't stop there. I can feel it soaking its way and trickling down my inner thigh. I don't really want to read that out loud, but here we are. I'm not reading that. Yuki, Miss Shionogi. I'm pretty sure I'd drawn their attention already by stepping forward. River walked by the door smiling. Miss Osachi? For a moment, she speaks in a questioning voice, but it quickly turns to a gasp of surprise. Miss Shionogi, I wet my pants as well. All I know is that the vibe surrounding me changes drastically. The liquid spills down my leg. Well, yeah, runs through my socks and soaks my shoes. Damn, girl. The trigger was for this, I figured. Can I apologize to any nurse in this chat? Yeah, I mean, you can, sure. Whether or not they accept it. No, I'm just joking. On the floor, a small puddle is forming. Wait, which one's... that's me. Yuki. I look at Yuki. Between us, our little puddles connect. I beam a smile at her, showing her this is no big deal. We're in this together now. I mean, look, this kind of thing happens all the time. Does it, ma'am? River, can you get Tali food, please? I have no idea what will happen after this, but... Asuka. In her amazement, Yuki seems to have calmed down a little. Alright, all is well. Is it? Is it? Because you don't have a change of clothes, ma'am. Only I do feel bad that there are now 2 people's messes to clean up. Miss Osachi, you... I guess I'm probably gonna get in trouble. You think? In the back of my mind, I know this. And this is what happens afterwards. Well, at least the image is gone. Thank you, River. Regardless of the fact that this is your first training session, you should have been aware of the fundamental principles of nursing. I am in trouble. A lot of it. Yuki had been taken back by a nurse to her hospital room, and of course I was told to change immediately. Now went to buy a change of underwear for me at the hospital shop. I changed into my regular clothes and waited at the nurse's station. I don't have a training outfit to wear anymore, so there's nothing I can do. Oh my god, ma'am. The chief, who had seemed so gentle looking, is seething with anger. All I can do is brace myself.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am. Of all the things she could have done, why was it that? In a hospital where there are many with low immune systems, you should be well aware of the importance of keeping it sterile and clean environment. She's completely, absolutely correct. Yes. That is accurate. And the effort that goes into doing so, yes? Yes, ma'am. What you did may have been done with the intention of easing her pain, but in doing so you created an unsterile environment for the other patients. And her. Yes, ma'am. Luckily, your classmate took care of the matter swiftly, and so it did not lead to any serious problems. I wonder what she meant by that, but I'm in no situation to ask. In any case, I want you to think carefully about whether your decision was the best way to handle the situation. It was not. A spoiler. Consider whether there might have been an alternative way to ease her pain and lessen the embarrassment. Yes, ma'am. Oops. I remain helplessly downtrodden. Alright. Along with the self-analysis of your actions today, I want you to think about how it could be best to act if faced with a similar situation again. Write a report and submit it tomorrow. Not, As a nurse, what you did today was unacceptable. Your actions were focused on only on a single patient. Consider carefully how it must have appeared to the other patients watching. The chief's words cut deeply. Would you want to be taken care of by a nurse who wets herself in the hallways and laughs about it? Would you trust her? I mean, yeah, no, I'd be very confused. I hadn't been thinking, not about any other patients besides Yuki. Even aside from the sanitation aspect, if a small child who had just finished potty training had seen it, it may have regressed him or her to bedwetting again. That is how sensitive the patients here are to changes in their environment. Remember that. Yes, ma'am. Even at the end, the chief does not spare a single kind word for me. No, you don't deserve one, ma'am! Afternoon comes and Miss O'Hara, who had been visiting trainees in other hospitals, comes to check on us. Hearing about the peeing incident from the chief, Miss O'Hara's eyes go wide. Oh dear. For a moment, it seems she cannot find any further words to say. However, afterwards, Miss O'Hara bows profusely over and over again to the chief and apologizes for her own failings as a teacher. Miss Shionogi told me discreetly, but if a trainee causes trouble, there are times when the hospital will decide to stop accepting any future trainees. So apparently to avoid this as well, Miss O'Hara is apologizing over and over. I mean, honestly, yeah, probably, but you know, I'm the worst student ever. Miss O'Hara speaks to me. I'm assuming you acted out of a desire to help the patient, but what you did was wrong. Yes, ma'am. This is a hospital. It is an environment where care must be given to keep it sterile and clean. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. The chief had told me this over and over again. I had been on the verge of tears. Miss Asuka Osachi. Yes. I want you to submit an apology to the hospital by tomorrow. A written apology. An apology for peeing myself? Yes! Yes, 5 pages. Is that? I honestly don't know if I could drag that out in 5 pages, though. Miss O'Hara, the chief told me to submit a report also. So this is separate to this, of course. That is separate to this. I'm doomed. I've been delivered to the finishing blow. I know I cannot complain, but... In the end, a single sigh escapes Miss O'Hara's lips. What emotions she held within that sigh were unknown to me in my doomed state. My mind is blank as I stand in the corner of the nurse station in a daze. Furtively, Nao approaches and whispers. Don't hype her up! Sis, I was really moved by what you did. You were incredible! Miss Itsuki also adds her appraisal. I'm impressed. This makes me feel a little better. Stop it. I know you guys are making her feel better, but like... Stop. Miss Sakuya says nothing to me. In fact, after the incident and until training finishes, I remain in the nurse's station the entire time. Not once does Miss Sakuya return, giving me no chance to talk with her. However, after hearing that Miss Sakuya had been the one to take the initiative to clean up my mess in the hallway, I come to the realization that the classmate the chief had mentioned was her. I feel so bad and undeniably embarrassed. Well, this is why. Then, when the day's training finishes and it's time to go home,
Asuka?
As I step out of the hospital, I hear her call out from behind me. I turn around. Oh, there's that star again. I see it, transposed on her figure. My heart gives a small jolt. What is it, Miss Sakuya? Having heard Miss Sakuya had been the one to clean up after me, I am so embarrassed that I can't stop it from showing on my face. I'd like to think the evening sunset helps to hide the color. I can't stop my eyes from going down to her fingers. They are lithe and beautiful. Fingers that would look perfect playing the piano. Fingers that belong to a lady of class, and those fingers had to clean my vein. Miss Sakuya looks at me seriously, yet somehow there seems to be a trace of a smile. Just maybe. You might just become a good nurse. Her voice is gentle. I am happy. So happy. For some reason, it is almost enough to make me cry. You're a hot mess. I'm sorry for peeing my pants in the hospital. That night, I write my apology letter. This is tough. Hey now. What is this, sis? Do you really think I can write a 5-page apology about me peeing myself? To top it off, after this, I still have to write the report requested by the chief. I really don't even want to think about it. 5 pages is not easy. I honestly don't know how you could think of that much to write in 5 pages about specifically just an apology. Do your best, sis. But I don't wanna. Willpower 0. I got a text. Oh, it's from Yuki. After what had happened, Yuki had been taken to her hospital room, had her body wiped and changed into her nightwear. Tired from everything that had happened, she had fallen asleep, and I had been unable to say goodbye when I left the hospital. It was the one thing I had regretted not being able to do, so I quickly opened the message. The subject reads, to the Jellyfish Club manager. Cheeky girl, I say cheerfully. When I had been talking to her in the hospital room about my life as a nursing student, I had ended up telling her about the Jellyfish Club I had started in high school. Yuki had laughed and she had listened. I read the message. I just woke up. Really? The words that followed were short. Thank you for today. What does it mean to become a nurse? I still have no idea, but inside my heart, something has begun to twitch into life. I'll take my time and write her response later. Now. Oh sis, you suddenly have a really positive aura about you. Alrighty then, let's quickly take care of this apology letter. I'll say everything I have to say in my own words about peeing my pants. Pants peeing can sometimes function as a bridge to connect hearts. That's not even an apology anymore. Don't think I'll flush out an apology, you know, especially since I peed my pants. Get it? Oh my god.
ダジャレだ。
Is that a pun? Reprimanded by now, I write it properly afterwards. Both the apology and the report take until the morning. I hardly get to catch a wink of sleep. I think that's a great place to stop, chat. Bad buds are bad! Pop, 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 pop. Alright, we're gonna save. We'll do it at bedpan training. Fitting, right?
しました。
I gotta remember I put it in the first one. Oh my god. What a game. Like, I get it. But ma'am, that was so unprofessional. She's a good person. And I know that, like, the friends are like, wow, that took a lot of courage and you'll be a really great nurse. But I honestly think the complete opposite. But maybe that's just me. But she's a great person. She's a really good person. And really good at connecting on a personal level. Which I guess they're trying to say that's what makes a good nurse. She's got her heart in the right place. Now she just needs to follow the rules, I guess. I don't know. I do understand why she did it. It was not a good idea. Right, exactly. Heart in the right place, not the right action, you know? But there we go. We did it, though. We did it. Return to title. Let's go.
白衣性愛情依存症。
What an experience, chat. But most of that was very, very good. I like that we know a bit more about what the fuck Itsuki is all about. Because, damn, she made that suspicious as fuck. She's very confusing. But now we pretty much have, well, we have the answers about that. We don't have the answers about whether or not her and Sakuya are dating because they constantly make references and no one fucking knows now. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Holy crap. That was an experience at the end there. I was not expecting that at all. But thank you for the warning, just in case, for anyone that needed it. I really appreciate that, DMoness, because we all know that some people, that is a trigger for, so. Thank you guys so much for being here and experiencing this with me. Thank you so much, DMoness, for being a lovely Patreon picker and also for being so considerate about everyone. I appreciate you so much. And thank you for the game. Thank you, thank you. I'm still hearing it, and that threw me off. It's talking to me. All right, I hit the home button, so I won't hear it anymore. But we're going to go raid someone. We're going to go give someone some love. If you need something to say, copy and paste this to 1, make sure it works, and 2, to let us know you're coming with. The next stream will be Tuesday. Tuesday through Saturday, all at noon Central Standard Time, I believe. But Wednesday might be a little later just because Wednesday I do have a doctor's appointment before stream, so it's when I get back. But otherwise, everything else will be at noon Central Standard Time. We'll be playing 14 all the week except for one day. I don't know which day yet, but one day is going to be a Patreon pick. So you guys will find that out Monday when I post the schedule.